Thanks to Les Schwab Tires, I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, breathe in. Now watch your speed and breathe out. Good. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. So turn here.
Help keep drivers and backseat drivers safe with Les Schwab Tires.
The Mariner Marauders, they have had a struggling past, but not this year. They have a brand new head coach, and he was their high school quarterback, Tyler Tuiasosopo. He brings them in tonight 4-0, and he's having a lot of fun, and he's driving the bus just like Cortez Williams, number 5, the big-time running back. And they're facing Glacier Peak. It is high school Friday night football on STSPN, brought to you by Les Schwab Tire. Good evening, everybody. Scott Ohsman along with Tim Boyle and Cortez Williams, number 5 for the Marauders, Tim. He is something.
Oh, he's definitely something. They're going to be seeing a lot of him tonight. In fact, tomorrow he's on his way to WSU for a visit, and we talked to Coach Tuiasosopo a lot about that, and Coach Tuiasosopo is basically shocked that he hasn't gotten a bunch of offers already. Hopefully it all works out for him tomorrow, because go Cougs. But I think you're going to see a lot of him tonight for sure, and we'll hear about it in a minute with Hannon's huddle, but he talks about it as well.
And Mackie James is by his side, and their quarterback, Isaiah QR, is doing real nice. He comes in 12 for 25, 248 yards, 1 TD, 1 interception, but he can run as well. As we're going to head down, we'll talk about Glacier Peak and what they're coming in, but we're going to run the Wedge Henthorn on the field with the coin toss.
All right, picking it up down here with the coin toss. Coin toss tonight. That's the heads, that's the tails. What do you call? Okay, call his head.
Here we go.
Which way you guys want to kick? Kick that way. Okay, gentlemen, put your backs over here. Our Mariners kicking off here.
All right, our referee, Scott Roan.
Glacier Peak to receive. Nobody brings you the coin toss like STSPN. I'm here to tell you. Nobody brings you the coin toss, period, except for STSPN.
That's true.
It's a gold coin, too.
Gold coin. There you go.
Ron, the Wedge Henthorn, will be working the sidelines as usual, part of our crew. And Tim will talk just a minute here. Glacier Peak coming off a long road trip. First of all, we were last year when the big Dick Armstrong Cup in the win there over Snohomish. Then they play Ferndale.
I think they went to Camas.
They went to
first.
Camas, the Papermakers first. They won down there, which is very impressive. Then they go to Lumen Field to play Ferndale, and the Golden Eagles, they take care of business there. Trey Lechner, 5 touchdowns. And then they go into the tarmac, and they get on a plane and go to Sacramento, California, and play Rockland, and they lose 16-14.
Very tough loss, and Rockland's one of the tougher teams in all of California. So that was a tough loss. We'll pause here for the national anthem.
Back here again, live, Veterans Memorial Stadium on the campus of Snohomish High School. We were talking about getting ready for a kickoff, Mariner, Marauders, and Glacier Peak Grizzlies, and they're coming off the road, Tim, and we were talking, a tough loss to a very stout Rockland team down there, 16-14, and the offense couldn't get things going, but the defense played well.
Defense had them pitching a shutout the whole game until the fourth quarter, and that kind of the wheels came off, but Steve will tell us about it here shortly.
And that is our segue into U.S. Navy recruiting. It's time now for Coach, Defensive Coordinator for the Glacier Peak Grizzlies, Steve Hannon and Hannon's Huddle.
Welcome, everybody. We're here with the second round of Huddle. We got Steve Hollywood Hannon. That's trending very well on the social media, by the way. Everybody loves the hurricane. Oh, well, we'll have to revisit that. But back from a whirlwind trip, you guys had a really tough last week to one of the better teams in California. How's everybody responding to that?
Glad we're home. It was a long trip. Good football team. I think we got out of that trip exactly what we wanted, which was a playoff atmosphere against a playoff team, and let's line them up and let's see where we're at. So I think we got that out of there.
And your defense was basically pitching a shutout the whole game till the fourth quarter. A couple things went haywire, but all in all, and then the safety, of course. But what kind of break down what happened?
Yeah, well, I think they're a really physical football team, and they played physical, and I love that part of our team, too. If you're going to come out and play that style, we have no problem playing that style. Our kids will gird it up and do the best right with you. So that was really good to see as well.
Excellent. Yeah, you guys did about as well as you could against a team like that. So tonight, okay, what's got you staying up at night tonight? Obviously you got that Williams kid going on a visit tomorrow to WSU. He's kind of all over the place. What are you seeing?
Yeah, he's really good. He's going to run the ball for him. We know that. They're going to get that pistol look, and he's just going to pick his hole, and he's a good athlete. And when he doesn't have the ball, number 6 has the ball, and that kid is just a lightning bug to run down and to catch. So what's got me concerned is them spreading us out and running the ball on us.
So what's your game plan to stop that?
Well, we got to give them multiple looks up front. We got to we got to run our defense. We got to do what we do well. We got to play our
We're about to go here.
really well. We got to fill every gap.
Okay, we're back as Hannon's Huddle's finishing. I don't know if you can hear me, but to kick off, it's the Marauders. Luis Herrera Fonseca. Back to receive for Glacier Peak is Gabe Russell and Crispin Bonds.
Because of your defense.
There we go.
And
Not
Herrera
too concerned
gets it
about
off.
that.
And it's taken by Russell at the
Right, you got to
5.
come out here and play. And all of us have been in this game long enough to know that at any trip up, any time that you're not doing the right thing, the other team's going to get you. And Mariners one of those teams that can get us. So we'll let other people worry.
It's a great special teams run back there. They'll take that any day of the week. Good field position.
So Glacier Peak coming in, Riverline, the senior quarterback, 6'1", 205, 46 for 85, 885 yards, 13 touchdowns, Tim, only 3 interceptions. One last week as they start here from their own, what do they got him at, the
37-yard line. Yeah, and he's got some really good receivers to throw to. Oh.
And he's going to hand it off.
And he might be gone.
Oh my, Ryan King.
Ryan King, first play from scrimmage.
Touchdown Grizzlies!
Wow. Wow, just like that. So what, a 67-yard run?
63? Oh, no,
63. 63-yard run. Wow.
Ryan King.
Okay, that didn't take long.
No, I didn't even get time to get to his stats. It's the 3rd touchdown. He was at 33 carries for 132 yards coming in tonight.
63 onto that one, Scott.
That's ASU math right there.
Combined with my WSU math.
God, we didn't even get to talk about Tyler Tuiasosopo and what he was worried about. On for the extra point. The hold is good. The kick is up, and it is good by number 46, and that's Aiden Larson.
That was quick. And Tyler Tuiasosopo did say besides, are we going to take a break here?
Yeah,
okay.
But finish your thought.
Besides the Trey Lechner and the Cooper Jensens, he was saying they're just loaded with talent everywhere. Doesn't even forget those guys. They got, 30 other players that'll step in.
One play, one touchdown. We'll be back with more.
McDaniel's Do-It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized do-it-best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
Scott. All right, back here, Scott Ohsman, Tim Boyle, Ron the Wedge, Henthorn with you. And a quick touchdown, just hardly a click off the board here, Tim.
Well, the funny thing is when you're a defensive coach, you want to see the offense take a little bit more time than that.
We didn't even have time to get the players out. Lane.
Kind of a little pooch kick there.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's going to go out of bounds, and that's going to be a flag.
Excuse me, Aiden.
First flag of the night, and they're throwing them from all angles.
They are. Aiden Larson. They have it down. Our officials tonight, Scott Rowan, our referee, Luke Mormere, Mark Guffey, and Clarence Eli. Glad you're with us here on STSPN, brought to you by Les Schwab Tire. Busy week for the crew, Tim. Last night, Snohomish against Linwood.
And Snohomish is looking pretty good so far this year. Just the loss to Glacier Peak so far, right? And I think we talked about that many times, that they're probably going to have a good year. But Mariner gets it on the 35-yard line because of that flag.
Yeah, so the Mariners will start, and rooting for those other Mariners tonight, a big night. And here's the handoff, and it's Cortez Williams, but the Glacier Peak Grizzlies are going to get him right, no gain.
I think he lost a yard on that.
They did, but it's high school football.
Yeah,
so
they did bring it back to the line of
did they?
scrimmage.
Yeah, yep.
They give him the benefit of the doubt every time. Yeah, that's Williams there. You're going to be seeing a lot of him tonight. He'll be at WSU tomorrow.
So they change it up.
Trip.
Yeah, they change it up here and there on quarterback, but Isaiah Cuellar is the quarterback, and he dumps this one out, and it's caught, and that's a nice little gain, and it looks like to Mackie James.
He's the other name we'll probably hear a lot of tonight. He's going to be about 2 yards short, I think, but
comes in
nice
5
screen pass.
Yes, they are 4-0, and one of only 2 teams in the state in 4A that are still undefeated.
Which
Tim
is
Boyle.
unbelievable. Chiawanna's the other one, but yeah, Mariner and Chiawanna, the only 2 teams. That's incredible.
Mackie James, 5 catches, 157 yards. Third down, excuse me. And they get it on the far right, but nothing doing again for a loss, most likely.
Yeah, and he waited a little bit too long. He caught that ball, and he was I think he could have picked up the first down had he just took off. He was wide open.
Yeah, Kenny there on the tackle.
Unfortunately, that's going to bring him to 4th down.
Trying to see if I knew the Bagley. Was that Damian Bagley, number 8 on that?
Tell.
And that, yeah, tough read here from the booth. Back to punt. It looks like the same player here. As 9:38 left to go in the first quarter, so Mariner.
That's trouble.
Oh, that one's over.
That's trouble.
Bagley picks it up, has nowhere to go, and he's crushed back down at the 10-yard line.
That's a big special teams play for GP. Now it's going to be 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. Now they're going to give them forward progress, about the 13 or 14. Not exactly what Mariner was looking for there.
No, and Taylor Tuiasosopo, first-year head coach, again, as you see that play, he said, this is going to be a test.
He was pretty open about they got some of the easier games out of the way at the beginning, and he knew it was going to be a tough road tonight.
First year up here, he's so fired up as Riverline back to pass one more time. He looks to the end zone, and he's got a Cooper Jensen touchdown.
Jensen.
Glacier Peak.
The future Oregon State Beaver. All right, 2 plays from scrimmage and 2 touchdowns for Glacier Peak.
Boy, a quick night here so far, and a beautiful pass. He was open at had a size advantage, of course, at 6'5", 215 for Cooper Jensen.
Gets himself pretty open, though.
Yes, he did.
Credit to River Lean. He threw it right where it needed to be. So just like that.
All it's taken is one play from each side, or from there. Aiden Larson, the kick is up, and it is good.
Good job by the holder there.
Yes. I think that's Lucas Entler, number 12, and we will be back to see if Mariner can get anything going right after this. STSPN High School Football brought to you by Les Schwab Tire. Back here, Scott Ohsman, Tim Boyle, and Ron the Wedge Henthorn. Ronnie, my goodness, 2 plays, and it's a 14-0 ball game, right? Just like that.
Has this actually started yet? I can't believe it.
Barely. What's the vibe down there, Ronnie?
Well, you know, the GP lines guys down there seem to be quiet. They're not really getting too excited right now. It's like, what happened? I don't think they realize it either.
Larson kicks off. It's taken about the 22-yard line. Up the sideline. One
nice
man to
tackle.
beat. Great job there by, is that Michael Sully, 4?
I think it was Gabe. I thought it was number 1.
On Mariner.
Yeah, Gabe, number 1, Gabe Russell's the one that tackled him.
Yeah, but number 4 was Sully, was the ball carrier for Mariner, and that gives him a little shot in the arm.
Yeah, they're on the plus side of the field. Great field position, so see if they can get something going here. There's the booth. Yours truly.
Yeah, there's us working hard to find things. Got a lot of paperwork. And we got a flag down.
Flag?
Or we got a timeout, I should say. Time hold, something. They're talking about something. Isaiah Cuellar, the quarterback, looking back there, and then number 5, Cortez behind him. 1st and 10 from the GP 48. Beautiful night here in Snohomish.
Great foot, not too hot, not too cold. There's going to be a false start there. 5 yards, coming back 5 yards. Now they're not on the plus side of the field.
Now they are backed up, and head coach Tyler Tuiasosopo said, I think Ron Henthorn asked him, you got some new plays? He's like, we're just trying to run the plays we have at this juncture.
Well, and you asked him how many points they needed to score to beat Glacier Peak, and he says 100.
1st now and 15. Here's Cortez, and he's met by Foster. First, and he's not getting anywhere to go as the big defense.
Nice job on the D line there, not giving an inch hardly.
And
good penetration on number 24 there, got in quick. Didn't quite complete the tackle, but he was in there fast.
It's Roman Foster.
Roman Foster, yeah.
The senior, also good running back. Filling the gap, Perman down, got hurt last week against Rockland. He'll be out a few weeks or a couple weeks, we're not sure. Hope he's all right.
They expect him back.
Isaiah comes over, tipped off the hands and in and out of Gabe Russell's hands. Trying to go to Randall Graham, and he's going to want that back.
That had 6 points all over it too. You see it here on the replay. It just kind of fell right, slips right through one, and
well, Cuellar worried about probably didn't look it in, or Randall Graham there, 6'2" senior.
It's going to bring up 3rd and a long 15.
Williams to the left of Cuellar. High snap, looks right. Now he's about to get crushed, and he is taken down
by number 54.
That's Connor Meyer.
Connor Meyer caught him from behind, and hard tackle there by Connor Myers. That's going to bring up 4th and about 25 probably. Just Mariners just dying to get something going here. And this is why Glacier Peak's got the #1 ranking in the state right now for the first time ever.
In all rankings, you have the AP, you have Cascadia Preps, you have the SB Live. Everywhere they're the #1 team. Lake Stevens
lost again, and
to West Lynn.
Down in
Oregon. By a lot.
Yeah, that was not close. Lake Stevens ends up with a forfeit tonight.
Yes.
Jackson forfeited. Oh. Got a timeout.
And Tyler Tuiasosopo. I need a TO, baby. He's going to get one. We will
didn't like what he was seeing.
No, we will take a timeout as well.
You may have heard the phrase, the early bird gets the worm. Well, at Bickford Ford, the early bird gets first crack at the new 2023 Fords. Right now, order a new 2023 Ford F-150 and move to the front of the line for America's #1 truck for the last 45 years. Or start your order on the 2023 Ranger, Edge, Bronco Sport, or Explorer. Washington's #1 volume Ford dealership. Bickford Ford on Bickford Avenue in Snohomish or at bickford.net.
Back here at Snohomish High School Veterans Memorial Stadium, Glacier Peak. Tonight's broadcast brought to you and presented by Les Schwab Tire. Also, stay tuned at the end of the game. We got a long way to go. The Adrenaline fundraiser play of the game, and then our Les Schwab lineman of the game. And we'll get to all of our great partners and sponsors here in just a minute.
4th and 25 here. Mariner about to punt.
It was a good timeout for Coach Tuiasosopo just to calm him down. Bagley with the punt. Gabe Russell takes it around the 33. Cutting through, gets up to the mid-stripe.
Not a bad run back.
And head coach and offensive coordinator said he wanted to get #1 Gabe Russell some more touches tonight. And we talked to him before the game.
Well, that's happening.
It is. He's got a lot of touches. So Glacier Peak.
So far, only 2 plays from scrimmage.
Very efficient.
I think Mariners leading the time of possession.
Oh my goodness. You want to see Mariner, gosh dang it.
Yeah, you want to see him give him a game.
River Lane, there's Russell in motion just on our call, and there's Gabe Russell.
Actually picks up a good 4.5 yards on that.
Yeah, and he's
a little chippy out there already.
Taken down by Jordan Ailing, 6-foot junior, 6'2", 205.
Yeah, it is a little chippy out there.
6:48 left to go here in this first quarter. 14-0. If you just joined us, on the very first play from scrimmage, it was a 63-yard touchdown run by Ryan King for Glacier Peak, and then a Cooper Jensen 13-yard pass for a touchdown on their second play. Here goes King again. King wants a T-shirt. He gets all the way down to the 16-yard line.
And he's going to have his yards per carry are going to be through the roof tonight. Because that was, what, 30-some yards there?
33-yard carry right there.
So my math tells me he's averaging about 45 yards a carry.
Where's our statistician? He calling sick tonight?
They called in sick. It's tough to get people right now. A worker shortage.
1st and 10 for Glacier Peak. Foster, the running back to the right, now in motion. River rolls.
Keep it.
Now he's going to keep it to the 10. He'll go out around the 7 or 6.
Good run. Got a first down. Very composed back there.
Yeah, he looked like he was going to let it go, but he ended up keeping it. Coming in tonight, River Lane, he's a big part of the running game.
Mariners got some big boys on that defensive line there.
Yeah, he's rushed for 171 yards.
This one's coming back.
Ooh.
Must
Was
have
it
been
holding?
a hold.
Is this
Must
your
have been a
first
hold.
flag tonight, Tim?
No, there was a
Keep down
flag.
your excitement.
There's been a couple flags.
Okay. Scott Roan tells you what it is.
It was holding.
It was. So a long way to go. Down to the 8-yard line. Foster on the left side. He'll pick up a few.
Yeah, made it 1st and 23. That was a big hold.
That really was. The tackle there, big number 64. I don't have a 64 on my roster.
Would that be compared to a small hold?
Well, it was more than 10 yards, so it was 1st and 23 yards. So
Now
it was a big hold.
2nd and 20. Lane empty set. Looking plenty of time. Now they're getting pressure, and he's taken down.
He got hit hard by number 64. That was a big hit.
And 54 is going, and there's a flag. And Jake Reed.
Wow.
There's going to be some chat in there because
And
somebody said something about after that hit.
I think that's going on Mariner. It looked like they're one of the guys stayed on top of one of the linemen.
Well, that was 54 for Mariner. Senega Alonso.
With the hit?
With one of the tackle, and then he got chippy with Reed.
Against Glacier Peak.
Against Glacier Peak.
Looked like they could have called a couple of them on that replay.
You see Tyler Tuiasosopo on the far side in the gray top there. Said he has his offensive coordinator. It's kind of by committee as you watch the replay here. And he gets in and he gets sandwiched there.
I think the guy that retaliated is the one that got the flag.
You see anything down there, Ronnie, that we're not seeing?
Guys, they're they're going way back. Holy smokes.
Ron the Wedge Henthorn, if you're wondering why you can't see it on your screen, but he's literally right next to the head coach for Glacier Peak walking down.
Don't stand in his way, Ronnie.
Ron might actually go catch a pass if somebody's not careful.
How about 3rd and 45?
Wow.
To get you there,
3rd and 45.
River back. Now he goes reverse. It's straight to King. It's broken up. He can't hang on. It'll be 4th and 45.
4th and now if Rowe was here, he'd go for that.
Rosie. I always say that. I always mix that up. Rosenbaugh down at Union. How's Union this year? I haven't seen them in the charts.
I have not seen them in the rankings.
Big night here in Seattle. Obviously, the Seattle Mariners trying to get in the playoffs for the first time in 21 years. I asked both head coaches if they'll have the game on their phones.
Neither one said. Neither one cared. I don't think that's a concern for him tonight.
No.
Oh, Rowe information. Rowe stepped down as athletic director, and he just is coaching now.
Oh, okay. Here's the punt. And it's taken.
Fields that.
He fielded Quincy. Cabalquinto, 5'3" junior. He decided to take that.
Going to be a little coaching on the GP side after that. The previous play where the penalty was, it was an unsportsmanlike conduct, a little bit of vocal. I'll use the word vocal conversation. And so they'll be talking about that, I'm sure.
Sometimes that'll do it for you.
Well,
I think it was probably the guy that retaliated because a little bit of it on both sides.
So not as good a field position for the Marauders here, starting at their own 14 as they've had. And they got 1 or 2 plays so far, but they haven't really gotten anything going. 4:36 in the first quarter.
Isn't that about where the first down marker was?
Pretty close.
Yeah, close.
Yeah.
Close to it. Bagley in motion. Cuellar goes over. He gets it to number 2, Randall Graham. Or check that, Mackie James.
tackle by number 3 there.
Austin Burns.
Austin Burns picked that up quickly.
Boy, they were all over that. Tevion Sai, he number 7 for Mariner. He was supposed to block, and the GP did a good job getting around that. Did Burns?
They collapsed quick.
Yeah, it did 2nd and 13 now for the Marauders.
Uh-oh,
Drop ball. He hats it off to Cortez, and Williams fights his way through, maybe to the 18.
Cortez actually made some good yards on that from a broken play.
Brigham's at 3rd and 6. Third down sound effect here in the stadium.
Was that in the stadium or was that from the booth?
From the
booth.
That's from the
Wow.
booth. Wow. Todd Elvig, our 5-tool executive player.
That was the audio guy. Third down.
Okay, 5-tool player, our executive producer, Todd Elvig. 3rd and 6. Cuellar going deep, and it's caught at the 44-yard line.
Yeah, and he lucked out because he underthrew that ball. If you watch it here, underthrew the ball, and the defenders just went too far on it.
It's Mackie James, baby.
Worked in his favor.
He's got 2 INTs on the defensive side, but that'll add to his big total as a receiver.
Is that Mariners' first? Is that their first down?
I think it is, yes.
Yeah, I think it is.
A big first down and gets him into better field position, and there's movement on the line here. Different look now. Cuellar gets it over to Cortez, gets some room, but in there, and he's got friends.
He's going to lose about 7 or 8 yards on that play.
And Will Jenkins, we've called his number quite a bit, number 19, he just flew in.
We're probably not going to get to see the Cortez we'd normally see because Glacier Peak is, your number 1 team in the state, got a phenomenal defense, and just not probably going to see what he looks like against other teams.
Jenkins, a big boy too, 6'4", 210.
That was
senior.
actually a loss of 10 yards.
Yeah,
on
that's
play.
a rare loss in high school football.
You don't see too many runs for a loss of 10.
Forward progress. Not on that one. Cuellar fakes the handoff. Now back to pass. Has to
That's going to be a
roll
hold
out.
there.
Looking, and he tries to dump it off. It is caught around the 40-yard line.
Mariner got away with a clear hold back there.
Isaac Annie, yeah.
The ref was right there too, but sometimes you just get away with those. Ended up being a good pickup there.
3rd and 14 for Mariner. That's somewhat manageable, maybe. Better than 4th and 45, I'll just say that.
Very true.
Crowd gets into it a little here at Glacier Peak, the home team. Cuellar, he's got trouble. He dumps it to Cortez. Cortez can't make a guy miss. Kenny with a great tackle, and he'll just maybe gain a yard.
Hey, and that's a great play by Cuellar to just dump that off like that. He was about to get tackled, and it was a quick heads-up play.
Center screen play, and good tackle there by Kenny.
They're 4th and 8 now. I thought they were going for it for a second, but they got their punter back there.
Bagley doing the punting.
They're going to need to get it in his hands first.
Yeah, Glacier Peak, Austin Burns, and Gabe Russell to receive. A muff punt on their first possession.
But they're going to wisely let the first quarter run out.
Yes, and that will do it. After 1 quarter of play, Glacier Peak 14, Mariner nothing. Back here, Scott Ohsman, Tim Boyle, Ron the Wedge Henthorn with you. And honestly, if I'm Mariner, I don't know what's going on. They flipped the field here.
They did flip the field, but almost looked like there was a penalty or something.
So Mariner gonna punt here.
Now they've only got one, and they've only got Gabe Russell back there. So
yep,
they had two.
Now here we go. Bagley back to punt. 4th and 8. He gets this one off. Decent kick, puts Russell down to the 16. Russell makes a move. Coming to the near side. And finally caught up with back up to the 46-yard line.
That's a nice little return there for he's actually
and a hanky on the play.
Ron says there's a hanky, there's some laundry.
Uh-oh. That's probably going to bring it back.
Yeah, probably a hold
99% of the time, that's an illegal block in the back. Or
either a block or a hold, we'll see what he calls.
As against Glacier Peak. Honestly, Tim, if I'm Tyler Tuiasosopo, as you see the call there by Scott Roan, the way that could have went, I'm actually not that depressed that it's only 14-0. I mean, that could have been way worse. 2 plays and 14 points.
Yeah, plus they had it 1st and 10, like 1st and goal, and then they ended up getting them to 4th and 45. So that was definitely a victory there. Now they're way back. That was like ended up being like a 30-yard penalty.
Yeah, at their own 21. Here we go. And King's got it again. King has done a lot of damage early, and he's going to get almost near to a first down.
Get about 9 yards on that play.
And Ryan King having a night so far. It takes a sea of white jerseys to take him down.
I've heard through the interwebs that he wants a T-shirt. That's what he's doing.
Isaac Andy again, 34 in white there, along with some other buddies. 11-12 left to go here in the second quarter. King, the running back, fakes it to King. River over there, dumps it to Lechner. First time Lechner's touching it tonight. Makes one guy miss. He'll have a Glacier Peak first down and up to around the 48.
I'm surprised that's the first time we've heard his name tonight, but he makes a big play of that.
Still trying to get away.
Could have easily gone out of bounds. He chose to stay in.
He's a load, 6'2", 230, the commit to Washington State University.
Go Cougs.
He's turned to a receiver this year. He was when he was at Snohomish, then transferred to Glacier Peak. But so far coming in tonight, 11 catches, 318 yards, 6 touchdowns,
29 yards a carry.
Yeah, 20 for 103 on the ground, 2 touchdowns running, so he can do it. Here's Lean, and there's flags.
Pre-snap penalty. Probably goes against GP typically.
Tavion Sy got in there, yeah, 7 in white, flew to the backfield.
He's facing in the direction where he's going to back GP up about 5 yards. Oh, well, no, he went the other way. Oh, must have been like offsides.
Well, one of the reasons that head coach Shane Keck in his 4th year was a little testy today because that Rockland game, they had it. They were up 14-0, ended up giving up the 16 points and losing. But they had 14 penalties, he said.
Was it 14 or 16?
14 penalties.
For 140 yards?
Yeah, and like 1 or 2 they denied. Here's Cooper Jensen on the far side. He'll pick up 5 or 6. So he wasn't happy with a lot of things. No. River Lean, he only had 50 yards. He had a pick. Not a good game for River.
The whole game he only had 50 yards?
Yeah. 4 for 13. No touchdowns through the air and 1 INT. So, but Rockland's really good. We talked to the coaches. They said that was one of those hard-hitting high school games they've seen.
Well, yeah, they're a state powerhouse in California, and that's huge. It's hard to be a powerhouse in California.
Yes. So 2nd and 3 here, 10:15 left to go here in this first half. River now he gets it off. Oh. That's 26. This is Bonch. Bonch almost gets free, taken down by Cuellar.
And he had a big game the first night, the first game we did against Snohomish. Was he player of the game that night, or was
Yeah,
it,
he was. Crispin Bonch. He was spectacular.
Oh my gosh, is there another flag? Holy smokes, just every play at Glacier Peak's just killing themselves here. It was a hold.
On Glacier Peak again.
Man.
Now, one part of the 14 penalties they had last week, Shane Keck said, it's just different reffing down there in California.
Well,
how
I mean,
they called things, what have you.
They've
But
already
he
got
wasn't.
5 or 6 tonight.
Yeah,
You know,
yes.
with the refs they normally see. So I don't know that matters too much.
So now 1st and 13. Bonch in the backfield, and he gets it. And
Picks
there's
up about 3 or 4.
quite a few players flying by him after the play. I was looking at big 63 Baxter Cox.
That was second down.
Couldn't
Now
stop
it's third.
it. Now it's 3rd down.
Mariners done a good job slowing down that momentum that Glacier Peak had with the 2 quick scores.
Big number 70 running off, and I don't know if he got off in time. What do we have here now?
Let's see what they're saying.
A lot of yellow flags, a lot of stoppage. Our head referee, our white hat, Scott Roan.
Oh, it looks like this one's going against Mariner.
Now, was that a legal substitution? Because Michael Patterson was trying to get off the field.
What is that across the chest there?
I think it was a legal substitution.
I don't know
Too
that
many
he got
men on the field.
Yeah, too many men, yeah.
Yeah.
Now it was called by the back judge, so very likely that's what it was.
Yeah.
Now it's 3rd and 5.
Boy, the yardage is the penalty. It's like a yo-yo. Bonch in the back. And he gets the carry. Nobody there on the left side. Makes a move. Now to the 30. And finally taken down on around the 20-yard line. And Crispin Bonch.
Big run there. And he's got some wheels. That kid turns the corner. He's gone. He's hard to catch.
Coming into tonight, Bonch, 32 carries, 149 yards, just 1 touchdown. As 1st and 10 now on the 21-yard line. Riverlane back to pass, now has pressure, and it's knocked down by Bagley, trying to go to
Good
Cooper.
play. And nobody was open. I was watching that play develop, and Lean just didn't have anywhere to go on that.
And
Bagley closed quickly on that.
He did, and this team has picked a lot of balls off through 4 games, coming in 4-0. Again, maybe lesser opponents. Still, they got a lot of INTs and a lot of fumble recoveries. So 2nd and 10 at the Mariner 21. Fakes the handoff, gets it over. Caught. And it's number 11, Benjamin Williams. 6'2" junior, that's a newer name.
Yeah, I haven't called his name in a while.
Getting an opportunity. The first game we did, on the very first play, they lost one of their phenoms, Logan Sharzar.
He's out. Is he out for the year?
He's out for the season, from what we understand.
He was going to be one of their big players.
3rd and 3. They hand it off. King. Can he get another touchdown?
Oh, and he's
Is
so
he in?
close. I think they're going to mark him down right at like the half-yard line there.
From where I'm standing, I thought he was in.
Let's take another look up here.
Slow it down for you.
We're giving you we're giving you a challenge here.
Ooh, I think he might have broke the plane. Meanwhile, they hand it off while we're looking at that, and a great job by the Mariner Marauders as they get King for a loss.
That was a good defensive line play there, but yeah, it looked like he did get in on the. We got a man down, number 56.
56.
Oh, Kaleem on the tackle there. 56 is Jackson Murphy, 6'2 junior. And hopefully he's okay. Let him tend to him. We'll be back. 14-0, 8-12 left. Glacier Peak knocking on the door.
SWCC is an acronym, and it stands for Special Warfare Combatant Craft Crewman.
You know, you can stand across from the guy and say, you know what, he's got your back. And, you know, that's the guy you're counting on. If something goes wrong, he's going to be there.
In the end, we're fighting for each other.
This is Witch Doctor requesting immediate hot extra.
Here on the team, you know, about 22 of us on the boat. You know them personally, so you know exactly whose life you have in your hands.
Everyone's come together, and everyone's sole mission is to do their job individually as best they can to benefit everyone else in the boats.
I got a brotherhood, and it's a real brotherhood, and it's a loyal and honest brotherhood, and that's what matters.
Jackson Murphy came off on his own power, so that's good. 2nd and goal here from the 1, or basically the 2. The snap, they fake it. Lean, rolling, goes to the back of the end zone. It's up and incomplete.
Almost picked off.
Boy, Gabe Russell is there, Cooper Jensen, and a bunch of Marauders.
A lot of traffic there.
So bring up 3rd and goal.
That was scary.
I think you stick with
there
the
was
ground
a lot of
game
Marauders
there.
under that ball.
There was. Could have been picked.
You were just talking about how the Marauders had a bunch of interceptions.
They do. They have their defense. First of all, they've again, now keep in mind who they played. That's okay. Defense has only allowed 8.8 points per game. They've got 5 defensive touchdowns coming into this game.
5 defensive touchdowns. That's pretty significant. Uh-oh.
I've lost all audio.
I took the crowd out of your headset.
Here we go. 3rd and goal. Hands to King. King is in. Touchdown. Glacier Peak is 2nd tonight.
Walks in unmolested there.
So it was a herky-jerky kind of drive, but they got it done. 8 plays.
Probably 8 flags, too.
Yeah. 79-yard drive. And Aiden Larson on for the extra point. Lucas Entler for the hold. Hold is down, the kick is up, and it is good. So 21-0, 7:48. We'll pause real quickly. We'll be back right after this. STSPN presented by Les Schwab Tire.
We at Gene Johnson are here and ready to help with our touch-free service. Being clean and safe are at the top of our minds. We're using gloves, masks, shoe covers, and lots of hand sanitizer. Our software allows us to get your approval without any physical contact. We hope you don't need us, but if you do, we're ready. Gene Johnson, clean, on time, and professional.
Back here, Scott Ohsman, Ron Henthorn. What's the talk of the town down there?
It actually seems kind of quiet down here on the GP side. I don't know if they're awestruck like I am, or they're just kind of being cool about it right now. But 21-0, 14 the first quarter, 7 in this quarter. Go far. Let's see what happens.
GP's #1 in the state. They got a little swagger. They feel like this is what the score should be.
Despite the penalties, the kickoff is a short one. Pick it up at the 30, almost dropped.
He was juggling that.
And that was Michael Sully, #4.
Good job by him to hang on to that.
Yeah, it'll put him in decent field position.
Yeah, GP's not really going for the long kicks. They're going for those little short pooch kicks. Probably hoping to get a blunder.
Yeah. So they'll start on their own 38-yard line. And the Mariner Marauders hoping the Mariners can get a win. As you're with us live, Baltimore holds off the Yankees as Cuellar goes over, and he in and out of the hands, but he got stuck by King. Trying to go to 36, Gavin Molisani.
King just laid the wood to him on that one.
And Isaiah's got a good ball. He throws a crisp ball, probably maybe a little too hot to handle there, a little high.
A little bit high on that one.
Isaiah also great on the basketball court. Mariner, very good basketball team.
They do produce some good basketball teams.
Oh,
no doubt
tremendous.
About it. They have several over the years.
So 2nd and 10 here from their own 38. Hands it off to Cortez, and Cortez not able to do much.
Might have lost a yard there. The defensive line for GP tonight is just stingy. Not wanting to give anything up.
He's got 535 yards and 5 touchdowns. He hasn't been able to barely get an inch tonight.
I think big number 79 was in on that tackle.
And that is, he was our Les Schwab player lineman of the game for the Dick Armstrong. That's Jordan Yandia, 6'5", 320.
We have to have him give up that shirt because it was too small.
That's right. We need a bigger shirt. Cortez spins out of one tackle, but he's taken down.
There. Flag on the play.
By Owen Gluth, number 6.
Let's see if we can find the penalty there.
Yeah, there's a hold.
Might be a hold.
If I was against Yandia, I might hold him too.
And it is a hold. They're going to decline it looks like, for 4th down, which makes sense. 4th and 11. Smart play. And Mariners going to have to punt.
Only 1 first down so far for the Mariner Marauders with 6:42 left in the first half. Gabe Russell, the lone man to return for GP. Clean snap, Bagley gets it off and takes a big Mariner bounce.
Inside the 20, down to the 19.
That looks like a Devon Broncos game right now. Had to get that in there.
Hey, I have to apologize. There's people on our chat that spam it with stupid stuff, and as soon as we can get to it, take it off, we do. But if it slips through.
Yeah, you always get that.
Oh, yeah. The docile tones there. Todd Elvig, our executive producer. 5-tool player. And GP, 1st and 10 from their own 19. And not much there. They hand it up, and that's Bonch. Crisbin, again, nice job by the Mariner defense. And I wish I had 61. I do. Kareem Young, 61 for Mariner on the tackle. No gain. 2nd and 10 now from their own 19. This time, Crisbin on the right side. Nothing there, and the Marauders.
Back-to-back defensive line holds.
Yeah, they thought they fumbled, and 52 wanted the rock. Kareem Sy wanted it. Ooh, when's that ball come out?
No. According to the refs, he was down.
They gave him a yard, actually. It's 3rd and 9.
Generously gave them a yard. They're calling it 3rd and 8 on the scoreboard.
Yeah. Ryan King back at the running back position. Trey Lickner here in the slot in the near side. And he'll roll to this side. Here comes Lane. Now in trouble. Going zigzag, and he just gets rid of it to the sideline.
Probably a smart play. He was going to get sacked. Boy, good coverage by Mariner. They've had some plays where there's just nobody open.
And it brings it up to 4th down, and they're going to have to punt.
It's a victory there for Mariner on that.
It's a big victory for Mariner. That's their first stop of the night, I think, isn't it?
I think they punted one earlier,
Yep.
didn't they?
They've had one other one, but that's
Not as good as this one was.
no. For the punt, two kids back to receive for Mariner. Low snap and a short kick.
Bad. Takes a Mariner bounce there. Gonna get some good field position out of that.
Elvig win the punter there. And Mariner will start here. Yeah, not too shabby. Second time they'll start on the GP side of the field as we're bringing into the friendly confines here of STSPN at Veterans Memorial Stadium. Scott Ohsman along with the could-be, soon-be, maybe not be Hall of Famer Tim Boyle.
Probably not.
All right, so Mariner's going to start on the 46. Isaiah. He's got a man open. It's caught. Cortez.
Oh,
and he's having people bounce off. He's finally brought down, but he'll get a Mariner first down.
Cortez is hard to bring down. Proves it right here.
He's fired up. They'll get it all the way to the 31 or 32. Great play there.
Austin Burns comes in with the big hit at the very end.
Mariner trying to get something going. 4:08 left in the first half. Cuellar. Cortez stays into.
Got some time.
Block. Over the middle he had.
And he was
Mackie
wide
James wide open, just a little high and incomplete. Oh my.
And I think I see is there another flag? I think I see a flag on the play. That might be a hold there. No wonder he had so much time back there.
And here's
he was wide open.
Scott Roan, the referee. Cuellar just keeps to put he's noticed a couple times the ball just a little high.
Just a tad bit.
Now in his defense, Mackie James is all of 5'8".
Here it is here.
Yeah, there
it is. Got some time. Yeah, and it's just a little. Yeah, well the receiver is a little short there.
Trying to see if that's 60 there who's trying to hang on. I don't have that kid on my roster for Mariner. So nonetheless, we're at 2nd and 26. And that was a massive penalty right there. Oh my.
Yeah, brings him back to about the mid-stripe.
They try the screen, they get it to Cortez, makes one guy miss. Now he's
look
on
at
his
that.
horse. He gets to the 30, he's got a first down and more, and he bowls over a Glacier Peak Grizzly down to the 13.
And that's kind of what we've been expecting out of Cortez tonight. We've been just kind of waiting for that to happen.
And he got some steam, and he was on his horse, and Austin Burns again.
Good tackle by Burns.
Yeah, the recipient of Cortez Williams. And so the screen game finally paying off, a huge gain and puts them back.
2nd and 26, no problem.
Yeah, 1st and 10.
Is that their second first down
It
of the night?
is. Cuellar now directing Cortez to his right. And he gets it to Cortez. Little counter to the left across the 10, about to the 9.
Ends up getting a couple out of that.
So Mariner started at the mid-stripe, had a good play, got kicked back on a hold. It's 2nd and what, 25?
2nd and 26, wasn't it?
And
no
Cortez,
problem
no
for
problem.
Cortez.
Still the ability to get a first down here. 2nd and 7 at the 9. Mackey James, or no, that's not Mackey.
False start.
Yep, that's on the running back, 22. Tristan Lolea. And he knew it.
Mariner can't afford to give back 5 yards here. You got the clock working against you too. You want to get something on the board going into halftime.
Gotta go airborne, guys.
Ronnie says it's a pass, empty set, probably is.
Randall Graham, number 3 on the near side here. And they do have Cortez out left. And now I think Tyler wants a timeout. He does. Mariner's going to take a timeout. 2nd and 12, probably a good one.
Can't take him with you.
We'll take it too. You're watching STSPN presented by Les Schwab Tire. Let's hear from Fred's Rivertown Ale House.
Rivertown Ale House was established in July of 1994 and is located at 1114 First Street in historic downtown Snohomish. Each time you visit the ale house, you may expect to find new beers and new food choices. Fred's Rivertown Ale House is well known throughout the beer community. Oftentimes, we are the first choice for breweries to introduce new beers, limited or specialty beers, and beers you just won't find anyplace else. At Fred's, we like to say that once we get you through the front door, our friendly service, relaxed family atmosphere, and our quality food and beverages will keep you coming back.
All right, back here. Scott Ohsman, Tim Boyle. Here we go for the Mariner Marauders. 4-0 coming in, playing the #1 ranked team in the state. Got an opportunity. Cuellar looks to his left. Now he's going to throw it up, and the player falls down. Cortez is knocked down.
It almost looked like Cortez knocked the GP defender
Yeah,
down.
they're kind of both. It was physical. Austin Burns on the coverage.
We definitely got a flag in the backfield here.
Ronnie,
but that almost looks like it could have been offensive pass interference.
Ronnie, you got anything for us down there?
I just want to let you know that flag was out there, so I think we're going to get something against Mariner here again.
It's definitely against Mariner.
Sopa there walking over. He wanted to go one-on-one with Cortez Williams.
The hold probably.
Trying to read lips here with Scott Roan, our white hat official.
It's always 50-50 if we can get them to mic up.
Yeah. And he's gonna, now he's looking over. Is he gonna make the call? Not sure what's going on here.
He's asking Shane if he wants the penalty.
Oh, he's asking Shane. I see, yeah, the sideline.
Oh, yeah, I think you
frame.
take the penalty for sure.
Yeah, oh boy, are they walking back. These penalties are just,
that's a big penalty.
They are epic. It's a game changer.
Look at, they almost flipped the field.
My goodness.
Here we go. Personal foul, chop block. Chop block, that's a 15-yarder.
From the spot of the foul, apparently, because they're back in...
they're back in, like, I don't know where they are.
They flew to Spokane here.
2nd and 35. How about that? Another
They are
flag.
back, and flags and whistles are blowing before they can get it off.
2nd and 40. I think that's going to be like a false start. Yeah, false start. So now it's 2nd and 40. That's almost as bad as GP was 4th and 45 earlier tonight.
That's second.
And I thought that was kind of whack.
Yeah, they had second. The Marauders were down at the 12-yard line.
Well,
2nd and 9.
If it's any consolation, they can get a first down at the 2-yard line. From
My
here.
goodness.
Okay, we got some more.
Josh Sopo, head coach for Mariners, talking about how I said, who's your offensive coordinator? It's like James Curry is. Maybe.
2nd and 40. Here we go.
Here we go. What do you got? in the playbook,
I don't
Ron
know what you dropped for
Henthorn.
that.
Punt would work pretty good, I think.
Yeah, Cortez getting some instructions.
This is where they always break one.
It could be. Randall Graham right to the right of Isaiah. Cuellar rolls to the near side. Looking. He's got a man, and is it caught? It is by Cortez Williams. Gabe Russell.
He gets a chunk of that back.
Yeah.
Josh Woody hit him right when he caught it, but he hung on to it.
Yeah, it was a great catch by Cortez. Russell right there.
Now it's only 3rd and 31.
Well,
so now you got a manageable 3rd down.
You get anywhere close, you're going for it.
Yeah, very true.
Bagley comes back in, number 8 in white.
Uh-oh.
Empty set.
Fumbled snap.
Cuellar has to get rid of it. Gets it off. Mackie James in and out of his hands, and Lechner on
almost
the play.
He was seeing the end zone on that. He almost picked that off.
Well, so he snapped it before Isaiah wanted it, and then he had to just dump it, and Mackie couldn't quite hang on. And now 4th and 31. Don't you just go for it?
I think you do. I mean,
he sent it.
What
in
else
the punt.
you got? I don't know. The flip side of that is you want to give him the ball right there.
Yep.
I don't know. I'd probably go for that. What do you got to lose at this point?
Well, we got Ben Futaye, 55, standing in there, but now Bagley's coming in, who has the punting duties.
Almost looks like GP's coming after that thing.
They lost last week, did GP, to Rockland on a safety, a blocked punt in the end zone. Low snap, Bagley barely gets it off.
How did he get that off?
And it takes a big Mariner bounce.
I don't know how he got that punt off. It looked like there was 7 people coming in after that thing.
Under a minute to go here in the first half, 21-0 Glacier Peak. I want to give a shout out to all our great sponsors. Airfield Espresso, American Family Insurance, Sally Petty Agency, Bickford Ford in Snohomish. I know that's where Todd got his big rig. Fred's Rivertown Ale House, Gene Johnson Plumbing, GS Heating, Cooling, and Electric, McDaniels Do It Center, Monster Energy. And our Monster Energy halftime coming up as Glacier Peak gets it now deep in their territory on the 5.
There goes
And
Ryan
King. King, a Mariner Marauder King killer, gets it all the way out to the 23.
And it's coming back.
Geez, the flags are just unbelievable tonight. I don't know if I've seen a game with flags like this in a few years. It's going to be a hold on GP.
My goodness.
It's like probably every other play, it seems like there's a flag.
Well, if you set to record, I hope you set extra time.
You have to put what you have to do is you have to put the VCR on that extended long play.
Is that exactly right? Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah. That's why your Amazon Prime didn't come in well. You're still on VHS.
I was using that low quality VHS
Tim
tape.
calls me. He texts me. My audio's all screwed up. I'm like, I'm perfect here.
My Amazon Prime works perfect except for football. I'm telling you, I can't be the only one.
You're not, but we don't know anything about streaming here after a decade.
But I can't get the clock to stop blinking.
Yeah, where's our scoreboard? Speaking of that, it's 21-0, 27 seconds left. After the penalty, I guess it's 1st and 10. I'm not sure why.
Oh, there
King
goes
on
King
the right
again.
side.
Oh!
Almost slips the tackle.
He was close to breaking that. King's average yard per run is going to be really high tonight.
And it's Isaiah Cuellar, the quarterback, who...
The quarterback makes the tackle.
Makes the tackle and saves 6 points, possibly. 18 seconds left in the half. And they'll take the timeout. We'll be back right after this to finish the first half.
We are all frustrated with the high cost of heating and cooling our homes. At GNS, we are completely changing the way you keep your home comfortable. Because we are Snohomish County's premier Lennox dealer, we can design a perfect system for you, one that will save you a lot of money on your utility bill. The Lennox Home Comfort System creates the ideal home environment. Enjoy innovation in every season with precise, quietly efficient Lennox heat pumps that keep your life simply perfect. Call GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electric today or visit us at gsheating.com.
18 seconds left in this first half.
Look at all those little junior cheerleaders.
Oh, yeah, that's fantastic. Look at that. They're doing their deal.
That is fantastic.
They got all their TikTok dances going.
Curious about the timeout with 18 seconds left.
Yeah.
I wonder if they
You think
really
Is it use it or lose it, though?
You think he's going to go
but
for
a
it?
lot of times you just run it out. He must have a play in mind.
River back, King, he fakes. Now he's going to go.
Yeah,
he is.
he
He's
did.
going to just go route to Lechner.
Oh,
Almost caught.
But he gets the pass interference, so they're gonna get 15 yards out of that. So
You got 2 flags on that. I wouldn't have called it.
Yeah, I think that was dicey, but they were right there. As Ugana right on him. I don't know
about that.
They called pass.
Yeah.
Ogana Okalem, the 6'1" senior. I thought that was pretty good coverage.
Well, it got thrown from both 2 angles.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Again, these refs do an incredible job. We need refs.
We definitely need refs.
Every sport in every corner needs refs, all across the country, but especially here in Washington State and Western Washington.
Although it's good for us because we get 2 games a week when they have to spread the games out.
Yeah, Thursday, Friday. Speaking of that, next Saturday, Kamiak, Glacier Peak Kamiak from Goddard Stadium, 2 p.m. as River Lean, 1st and 10. Now he's going to launch it the other way, going for Cooper Jensen.
He got it.
No.
Oh. Boy, that sure looked like he had it in his hands.
Mackie James on the coverage.
Nice coverage there.
5 seconds
Let's see what
left.
happens here. I think he knocks it out of his hands at the last second. Nice slow motion there, Todd.
Cooper Jensen tries to go up and over. And Mackie James says, not today, baby. He's fired up.
1 play left here.
Any bets it's going to be a long pass?
Yeah, I was going to say. No. Give it to King. He could score again, and he's stopped.
And that's going to do it.
On the right side by the Marauders. All said and done, 21-0. It could have been even more, and that will send us to halftime. You're watching Friday Night Lights on STSPN. No, we're going to go to Ronnie. He's got head coach for Glacier Peak, Shane Keck, for a few words. He's getting ready to talk to him. Ryan King still holding on to the ball.
He wants another shot at it.
He does. He wants his 3rd touchdown.
You guys, you got me?
Yeah, Ron Henthorn with head coach Shane Keck.
I'm down here with head coach Shane Keck. Shane, a lot of points on the board down there. Quick first start of the game. You got 14 and you got 7 more, but a lot of yellow out there on the field. What do you got going on?
Yeah, stuff we just got to continue to clean up.
Just clean up?
Yeah, it's penalties are tough. They get you out of rhythm offensively. When you don't have penalties, you got a chance to score.
So how do you feel about going in the second half? You're going to keep the same game plan?
Yeah, we like what we're doing. We just got to execute and don't commit penalties. We'll be all right.
Sounds good to me. Thanks, Shane. We'll see you later. All right, back to you guys. You heard it from Shane. Lots of laundry out there, and you got to clean it up.
Yeah, 14 last week, and we don't know how many this week.
Oh, boy, there must have been 20 penalties in the first half.
Yeah, probably both sides.
Oh, just every other play, it seemed like.
All right, the Monster Energy halftime show coming up. You're watching Friday Night Lights on STSPN, presented by Les Schwab.
Look at that drone
and check
footage
out
there.
the unbelievable footage by the 5-tool player, Todd Elvig. See you for the second half.
Come with us. The new generation. The next level. Sending it big.
We're in for a good run. Let's go.
Come with us to the track, to the trails, to the slopes, to the surf, to the fight, to the race.
Look at this.
To the 4 a.m. starts, training harder, pushing further, hitting back, hard. To the fans, to the followers, and the haters.
But it doesn't matter.
Come with us to the blood, to the sweat, and the broken bones. Cue rehab. We never quit. We never give up. We take control. To the world titles. To the world's first. The world's best.
UFC strawweight champion.
Come with us. We're just getting started.
It's going to be so much fun. I promise you.
It's like a loot machine. All around town, people trying to get down. It's like
McDaniel's Do It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized do-it-best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
have heard the phrase, the early bird gets the worm. Well, at Bickford Ford, the early bird gets first crack at the new 2023 Fords. Right now, order a new 2023 Ford F-150 and move to the front of the line for America's #1 truck for the last 45 years. Or start your order on a 2023 Ranger, Edge, Bronco Sport, or Explorer. Washington's #1 volume Ford dealership. Bickford Ford on Bickford Avenue in Snohomish or at bickford.net.
Thanks to Les Schwab Tires, I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, breathe in. Now watch your speed and breathe out. Good. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. So turn here.
Help keep drivers and backseat drivers safe with Les Schwab Tires.
People say that there's no such thing as superheroes, that superhuman strength is only something you read about in comic books. They say men can't fly, and they can't breathe underwater. That's because they don't know my dad.
The Navy SEAL Foundation is committed to supporting the warriors and families of naval special warfare. Join us at NavySEALFoundation.org.
We are all frustrated with the high cost of heating and cooling our homes. At GNS, we are completely changing the way you keep your home comfortable. Because we are Snohomish County's premier Lennox dealer, we can design a perfect system for you, one that will save you a lot of money on your utility bill. The Lennox Home Comfort System creates the ideal home environment. Enjoy innovation in every season with precise, quietly efficient Lennox heat pumps that keep your life simply perfect. Call GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electric today or visit us at gsheating.com.
it stands for Special Warfare Combatant Craft Crewman.
You know, you can stand across from the guy and say, you know what, he's got your back. And, you know, that's the guy you're counting on. If something goes wrong, he's going to be there.
In the end, we're fighting for each other.
This is Witch Doctor requesting immediate hot extract taken on heavy.
Here on the team, about 22 of us on the boat. You know them personally, so you know exactly whose life you have in your hands.
Everyone's come together and everyone's sole mission is to do their job individually as best they can to benefit everyone else in the boat.
I got a brotherhood, and it's a real brotherhood, and it's a loyal and honest brotherhood, and that's what matters.
You may have heard the phrase, the early bird gets the worm. Well, at Bickford Ford, the early bird gets first crack at the new 2023 Fords. Right now, order a new 2023 Ford F-150 and move to the front of the line for America's #1 truck for the last 45 years. Or start your order on the 2023 Ranger, Edge, Bronco Sport, or Explorer. Washington's #1 volume Ford dealership. Bickford Ford on Bickford Avenue in Snohomish or at bickford.net.
Introducing Corey, the new recruits. Our Seattle area plumbing company just keeps on growing. Every day, every job, every person is a champion on our team. How we support each other to support our customers is changing the game.
Hey, Gene Johnson Plumbing and Heating, Corey here. How could it possibly be this great to work for a plumbing company? Gene Johnson Plumbing really sets the bar. They are trend setting the nation for a plumbing company. My wife, for the first time in years, wants to bake and cook for my team. Gene Johnson Plumbing is my new plumbing home away from my own, and I will stand by that until I retire. I'm happy.
Experience respect, pride, and appreciation for doing great work.
Back here, just about ready to get the third quarter. Scott Ohsman, Timothy B. Boyle with you. Ron the Wedge Henthorn. What a happening Friday night. We got the #1 ranked in the state, Glacier Peak Grizzlies in 4A. 21, it could have been a lot more. And the Mariner Marauders hanging on here.
The 4-0 Mariner Marauders.
Yes, and they're going to get the ball the first to start the second half.
They are.
By the way, BT Dubs.
I think what's happened in the first half, there were so many flags it kind of slowed the entire game down. Like, it looked like Glacier Peak was going to boat race them, 2 possessions, 2 touchdowns. But the flags just started flying everywhere, and it kind of like, I think even though a lot of them were against Mariner, it still kind of like changed the whole tempo of the game.
And it's really been, for Glacier Peak, it's been the Ryan King show. He starts out with a 63-yard scanter.
Then he has another one of like 45.
Yeah, and then he scores, and then Cooper Jensen has the other one. Other than that, from a Cortez, there's the Ryan King right there as you're watching it.
Well, he's got 2 yeah, he scored
he's got
twice.
2. He wanted 3, but he was he couldn't get it. And this is the muff punt you're seeing from the first half. And this is the beginning. It looked like it could have been
yeah, everything was just going wrong.
Real ugly. And here's the nice pass. See, lean over to Cooper Jensen and that I think made it 21. And here's Ryan King again in the first half with another big run.
Yeah, he's got to be averaging about 20 yards a carry right now.
And Cuellar goes deep. This is a big play. At the time, that was their first down they had gotten. And then is this Bonch? Yeah, Crispin Bonch.
Okay, was there a flag on that one? Or?
I think there's a flag on almost every one of the shows.
Every other one, there's a flag.
And River Lean, this is the other one. Yeah,
that was King's second touchdown of the night.
Yep. And you're seeing the extra point there. So it's the Mariner, actually, I know 21-0 doesn't look good on the scoreboard. You're seeing Cortez Williams. They finally got him going. They got him in space, Tim, and he was able to make some things happen.
Once
like
he
right
gets
here.
in space, he is really tough to bring down.
He meets Mr. Burns.
Yeah, Burns.
Burns
to credit Burns,
yes.
He's had some big tackles on him.
And those legs got to feel like tree trunks hitting you. Another great catch by Cortez Williams.
That was a great tackle by Gabe Russell. There.
Yes, as well. So Mariner will get the ball. They were down. They were inside the 10 in the red zone.
And they had like penalty after penalty, and pretty soon they're at midfield. They go from being deep, like in the, I don't know, were they on the?
They're on the 12-yard line.
Yeah, they needed to get to the 2 to get a first down.
To get a first down, second and 9.
And all of a sudden they're at like midfield.
They got a chop block.
Yeah,
from the point of the foul, and
they got
put
a
him
couple
back.
Of false starts, and a chop block, and yeah.
Well, start of the second half here, guys. I had a short conversation with Hollywood Hannah down here. I said, "How are you feeling?" He says, "I'm happy, but I know somebody who's not happy." And we all know who that is. So. Let's see what happens in this third quarter, guys.
Rod Henthorn, the Wedge down there. Thank you very much, sir. Always a pleasure. Quite a legend himself.
Well, if it's up to Hannon, he's going to want to keep the goose egg on the board.
Yes. There. Aiden Larson to kick off for Glacier Peak and the home Blues. And we'll see who's back to receive. It could be, bounces up and down. That's Michael Sully. Tries to find some room on the far side, and he's taken down nicely there by 22, Caden Skibble. And we talked to actually Hollywood Hannon, defensive coordinator Steve Hannon, and he said Skibble could get some more time because of Perman's injury.
Yep, they think they might get Perman back at the Lake Stevens game. But yeah, they will. You will see some other faces.
Speaking of games coming up, Mariner has Jackson at home next week, and
if Jackson,
they forfeited tonight against Lake Stevens. If you're following along, so Mariner starting from their own 25, and Cuellar just keeps it himself.
Kind of a bad snap there. They've been having.
Oh no, that was Bagley's. Check that. Go ahead. Sorry, Tim.
They've had some trouble with the snaps there.
Yeah, Damian Bagley there with the ball carrier. Now he played quarterback last year, and Coach Tuiasosopo saying they're moving some things wrong. He can do. He's thrown a pass. He's caught a pass. And here you go, he throws it again. This one incomplete. Not sure who is the intended there. It could have been Tavion Sy.
Like it might have been a broken play of some sort.
That'll give him 3rd and 8. And I wonder if everything's okay with Isaiah.
I was just going to ask the same question. He's not in right now.
No. So 3rd down and 8 here for Mariner, the first possession of the second half. And Bagley back there, Damien. No, it's a wildcat play. He kicks it back to Damien. Throws it over. Is it caught? No, in and out of the hands.
I was wondering if
Randall Graham.
That was a nice. I was wondering if he was actually down though.
Yeah.
He was being tackled and he kind of flipped it back.
He hands it to Isaac Annie, and Annie barely gets it back to Bagley.
But
was
either
that a flea
way,
flicker?
It was I don't know what you call
form
that.
of a flea flicker.
Sort of.
By the way, I thought he was down.
Yeah, Ron thought he was down. Either way, it doesn't matter. He was incomplete anyway, but looked like he was down.
In the chat, they say his name is Cartez, not Cortez.
Cartez, and I thank you very much for that. I know that is shame on me. Cartez Williams, of course.
They almost got to that punt, and they kind of almost roughed the kicker, too.
Yes. And now we got whistles going.
Ooh, something's not right over there.
They got the punt off.
Probably has laundry on the field.
Oh, yeah, there is, right behind him.
Yep.
And Scott Rowan, our referee or white
Ball
hat,
start.
now he's got to check.
Well, that's a pre-snap penalty, so. Oh. Illegal motion. I think I'd just decline.
On Mariner. Not the way Tuiasosopo wanted to start the second half there.
No, I'm sure Tuiasosopo was really wanting to get some points on the board. That's going to go in Glacier Peak's favor by another 5. I think they just added 5 yards to the end of the play there.
So many flags. We probably had 20 flags so far. 1st and 10 now at the Mariner 41-yard line. Senior quarterback River Lane, low snap. He hands us off, and it's King.
Ryan King.
And Ryan King has had the Mariners' number. It has been all Ryan King.
I think he picks up a first down, or really close to a first. Yeah,
Yes,
I think he got it.
Indeed. And Bagley, the first one to get to him, to be brought down. So 1st and 10 now, moving the sticks to the Marauder 31. River back, steps up. Now he's going deep for the corner. Lechner in the touchdown, no, out of his hands.
The last second.
And good sportsmanship there by Michael Sully on the coverage. Looked like he had this, Tim.
Look at nice, like the way River Lane just steps up in the pocket there. Good throw. Just kind of comes loose at the last second.
Great coverage, and these DBs, Sully and Mackey, they have done an outstanding job going up for these 50-50 balls, Tim, and, and breaking them up.
There's a lot of times when River Lean's going back, there's just nobody to throw to.
So 2nd and 10, and it's King. Finds a little room, but not much. He'll gain 5.
Brings up 3rd and manageable, probably 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5.
Isaac Aney on the tackle with a couple other buddies there for Mariners.
3rd and 3.
Yeah, 3rd and 3 here. 10:05, just the beginnings of the 3rd quarter. As River looks in for the hand signals. King, the lone setback. Lechner now in motion. Fakes the handoff. Now it goes over Gabe Russell, but
Oh,
Mackey's right there. He gets out of one tackle. Still on his feet, and all of a sudden a pack of Marauders have to come and get Gabe Russell and get him for a loss. A great defensive play there by Mariner.
You got to look down on the 10-yard line down here. You have a little wrestling match here between 15 and
I see
4
two
and
flags down there.
Sully just helped him up on the last play. I thought they were friends.
That was then. This is now. Okay, let's see. It's going to be some type of unsportsmanship or.
The amount of penalties in this game is just.
Yeah, there's two on this one, so they're definitely coming at all angles.
So Ronnie, what happened there? After the play was dead, did they start getting into it?
Actually, before the play was dead, they were fighting each other on the ground down here. I don't know if you got it. Probably doesn't show up on the replay because we were looking way across the field with that.
It is Friday night, WWE, but
you got to put a disclaimer on that if you're going to put it on replay.
Oh my goodness, Mariner, they can't afford to make any more mistakes.
And with these flags, this game's going to go on till like midnight.
Seriously, we got a Pablo's to get to.
Jeez.
Where everybody knows your name, Tim.
They know your name.
No, they
know
don't.
the Wedge's name.
They do know the Wedge's name. That's true. He doesn't need to reserve a table.
Personal foul, Mariner. Personal foul, Glacier Peak. Penalties offset. Replay. Oh.
Yeah, he went on. He kept going.
He's going. Another and another. Everything offsets. It's fourth down. Oh, it's third down over again.
So I'm gonna.
That's actually a benefit to Glacier Peak because they're getting that third down over.
That was like I lent you 20, you paid me the 20 back, and then you needed another 20. I gave it to 20, you gave it me back, and we're all even.
Yeah, exactly.
That was a lot of work. Top of the 7th, 1-1 Mariners and the Oakland A's. If anyone cares out there and doesn't have a phone,
and Baltimore actually won tonight, so.
Taylor Tuiasosopo having something to say to the line judge over there.
Well, in fairness, the coaches are never happy when there's a bunch of flags on the play. They're always mad.
That is true. Okay, so back to football. Whistles are blowing. 3rd and 4 here for Glacier Peak. Gabe Russell in motion, but his hands off to King on the right side. Breaks the tackler, punches off one guy, gets down. Still on his feet to the 5. Touchdown, Ryan King!
Wow.
Are you kidding me? Oh, and he plops down.
Wow.
And he wants a call there, and Cooper Jensen might have been the culprit.
We might have to see that one again. Wow, that was just a great run. One guy, instead of tackling him, just tries to hit him right here. Just tries to hit him.
And that's Michael Sully. And King not having it.
Bumbling.
52
Getting
comes in.
Here. Now there's some extracurricular. Oh, we did miss that part.
Oh boy, just keeping their heads.
But that's Ryan King's 3rd touchdown of the
night. It is. Aiden Larson on for the extra point. The hold is good, the kick is up, and it is good. And the early leader in the clubhouse for our Adrenaline fundraising player of the game is Ryan King.
And we might need to do some recon on a shirt size for him.
Yeah, Ryan.
Just some early recon.
9:05 left in the 3rd, 28-0.
Thanks to Les Schwab Tires, I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, breathe in. Now watch your speed and breathe out. Good. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. So turn here.
Help keep drivers and backseat drivers safe with Les Schwab Tires.
9:05 left to go here. Boy, oh boy, Ryan King, he wanted that. He has found the end zone tonight.
Well, I think he got robbed of one earlier, right?
Yeah.
He dove into the end zone and looked like a touchdown from here. This time he was leaving, no question about it.
Well, he had 2 touchdowns through 4 games. He is making up for lost time tonight. He's tired of Lechner getting TDs.
Yeah, Lechner's been kind of quiet tonight.
He
so
has.
We'll have to see if that changes here.
Irving Wen to kick off to Mariner. And it's picked up there by Mackey. And Mackey is met by a bunch of Grizzlies, and hopefully he's okay. And they'll start at the 22.
Or the 26.
Or excuse me, that's the 26. Well, it looked like he was down near the 22. Thank you, Ronnie.
It did look like he was down at the 22.
Yeah, I don't know why he's at the 26, but
Yeah.
it's fine with me.
As long as you're okay with it.
I do have my binoculars tonight, which is makes me happy. All right. Marauders trying to get something going. Throw, long throw, almost to Bagley, so that was Cuellar. I was trying to see who was in for quarterback there, number 6, and he was going to Damian Bagley.
Almost picked off by Gabe Russell there.
Turnabout's fair play, right?
And Gabe just got right in front of that. 2nd and 10.
Got a ineligible downfield.
Oh, what a surprise, a flag.
It's remarkable at this juncture.
I don't know that I've ever seen it like this.
Have you really? Don't you remember Mount Vernon 2012?
Yeah, but those were just flags. Those were just flags on big plays.
Yeah,
These
you're
are just
right.
flags on every play.
Every play. Maybe this is a clinic.
It's a clinic for the refs.
Yeah, this is a clinic on refereeing on what not to do. Both coaches, all the coaches are not going to be happy when they look at the tape as far as that's concerned. 28-0, GP will be much happier. So 2nd and 10 from their own 26. Isaiah hands it off to Cartez Williams, and he has got nothing going. And speaking of Trey Lechner, there he is.
He's going to be I think he's going to lose a couple on that one. Yeah, he lost 4 on
And to start the game, Cartez couldn't get going. Then they got him in space with some bubble screens, center screens. Get him going. Now he's out on the far side. Going empty set here for Isaiah. 3rd and 14. Has time. Goes over. It's high.
Yeah,
and another flag on Mackie James. That's Burns on James.
Burns got there just a tad bit early.
He, of course, cannot believe he got called.
Of course not. See if we can see it here. It looks like he just kind of got over his back just a hair early. Not much. Of course, it doesn't take much to get the flag out of the pocket tonight.
I tell you, they are. They might need new flags after tonight.
Actually, do they call? Oh no, they haven't marched it off yet.
Here we go. Walking it back.
Is that an automatic first down?
I believe it is.
I don't think it's automatic, but it was enough for a first down.
Everybody's an official, I tell you. I'll start the clock. 7:59, but it gives the Mariner Marauders a first down.
A rare first down.
Yeah, only the 3rd or 4th tonight. Isaiah goes, and this one is picked off. Kinney. And Isaiah's not happy, and Glacier Peak gets an INT.
First turnover of the night for either team.
Yeah, Mackie James on the tackle now. A little wobbled, and you see it on your replay, and Isaiah wants that one back.
Got somebody hurt on the play, too.
And I think that's Mackie James, and Coach Tuiasosopo and down there, they can't afford, they don't have a ton of depth for Mariners.
Number
He's
2
building, that is
hurt.
Mackie James.
Yeah.
Right at the end of that this replay, you'll see where he kind of gets tangled up.
Mackey coming over on the, there he
right
is.
There.
Oh.
Yeah. Hopefully he's all right. They need him. They have Jackson next week, and then they still have to play Lake Stevens. And then they're going down south playing Lindbergh High School.
Lindbergh?
Yeah. On the 22nd of October.
Interesting. Usually the off non-conference games are usually stacked in the beginning of the year.
Yeah, only 5 in 4A WESCO this year. As you see him getting worked on, I guess.
There's only, we lose somebody?
Monroe is now 3A.
Yeah, they were last year too.
Yep.
They? Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's Kamiak, Jackson, Glacier Peak, Lake Stevens, Mariner. As they talk, boy, Mackie James, you got to have him. All kinds of stuff going on. Huskies playing tonight down at the Rose Bowl. As we got that, there's an interception here if you're not watching that game, and UCLA rolling.
UCLA
16-10.
just got an interception.
Yep. Mariners trying to clinch their first playoff in 21 years, tied 1-1, the bottom of the 7th. Always a lot of bats by these Seattle Mariners. God bless them.
One seems to be their norm.
Well, it's only the 7th. They haven't gotten going
true.
yet.
That's very true.
But you and I have talked about the Mariners. It's just been painful. I mean, they have me right where they want me all the time.
They have all year, except for this year it finally might pay off for you.
Well, thank goodness they've added another wild card team. Although now, well, Baltimore won, but the Jays, now we got a possible shot to get the number 1 wild card.
Yeah, they got a 2-game lead on us, but really that's only like a game and a half because we have the tiebreaker.
Yep.
So if we tie with them, I think UCLA just scored a touchdown.
Yeah, they did. They are. I told you before the game. Did I not tell you before we went on the air?
Well, what you said is they could lose.
I was expecting Washington to lose tonight. Mackey's getting helped off.
Yeah,
That's just such a massive loss to the Marauders. He is got to talk to him a little bit at the WESCO 4A media night. He's just such a cool kid.
And definitely one of their key players.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
leader.
Senior.
Oh, there we are. So you can see all of our. You can't bring him in here and show us that we got the Husky game on and we got everything. That's no fair. Come on, Todd Elvig.
Well, when you say we got the Husky game on, it's really you that has the Husky.
I mean the royal we. We got a lot of paperwork. We got things going.
We got all kinds of notes and copies.
Oh yeah, we got a lot of business.
Mackie James kind of got a banged up knee there to some extent, and I'm like, you're not going to see him anymore tonight.
Yeah, poor guy. 7:50 left to go in this third quarter, 28-0. Mariner just once again, they had on the defensive pass interference, they got a good first down, and now they're just kicked back, obviously, with the interception.
Nothing seems to be going right for them.
Not tonight. 4-0 coming into tonight. Still great confidence. They knew this was going to be a really, really tough test. And now we have Foster in, number 24 in the back, as River go for another touchdown. And it's caught. It's Trey Lechner. Touchdown, Glacier Peak.
We were just talking about him being quiet tonight and seeing if he was going to change that. I think he heard us.
He must have. Unbelievable. So what is that, his 9th touchdown of the season?
I believe it is, because didn't he have 6 in the 6 in the air, 2 on the ground. Now that makes 7.
That was almost an automatic call with Mackey out, and you had a new substitute defensive.
Yeah, that was great.
Only like 5'7" or something.
That's a good call by Ron. They did just go right at him.
And the extra try is up, and it is good from Aiden Larson. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this on STSPN. 7:45 left to go in the third quarter. Mariner Marauders. Tough night tonight against Glacier Peak. Glacier Peak 3-1 overall. Just that only loss last week. Rockland, California.
Tough loss. But if there's ever such thing as a good loss, that could be it.
And that's what the coaches were talking about, even though Shane Keck frustrated at his offense and the penalties,
but they get the experience.
Yeah,
and,
he said it was great.
Travel.
Sully brings it up, a decent
hard.
run return there. Let's see where they got him at the 34.
33, 34.
Could be. How many yards off am I, Ron?
34.
You're off by 34 yards.
That'd be about right for me. Cuellar, the quarterback, as you see Damian Bagley come around.
In your defense, it's 33 3/4.
Thank you, Ron. 1st and 10 here. Bagley in motion. Cuellar looking to his left. He gets it. Is it caught?
I think it is caught.
And Damian Bagley gets it, and Burns is right there along with King. Will it be 2nd and 9 or 2nd and 8? Still reeling about the Cougars letting that one go last weekend.
Oh, geez, I've just forgotten about it.
You're welcome. Cal tomorrow. Cartez tries to get it back to Isaiah. Isaiah trying to make something out of absolutely nothing.
Might have cost him another couple yards.
They are creative, though.
Actually, it wasn't a bad choice there.
No.
Let me just tell you, Cartez has a bunch of fans on the chat.
Oh, I love it. And again, my apologies for saying it incorrectly the first half.
He's got some fans right here in this booth.
Yes, he does. I like it.
I like him. I'm hoping things go well for him over at the Cougar visit tomorrow.
Yes. He's a great kid. Tuiasosopo talking about his great leadership. He's doing all the things. Tremendous athlete. 3rd and 12, 6 minutes left to go. Isaiah, he's going to launch it deep. Nothing there. Trying to go to Randall Graham.
It's going to bring up 4th and 12.
Burns is on the coverage.
Burns is having himself a nice little night defensively.
He really is.
Been in on some great hits.
Oh, yeah, this is interesting here. The chat, we've got Let's Go Mariner class of 1997. Larry Stalvall, Rudy. Someone beat my 60-yard field goal I kicked on varsity in 1996 and my 61 at JV in 1994.
My gosh.
61.
That's a weapon.
What? Kind of a short punt there.
Yeah.
It's going to be.
He could have kicked for the Broncos, McMahon, in week 2. That 64-yarder, week 1. 64-yarder.
From the, outdoors.
Yeah. He had plenty of leg, though, in his defense.
The stat said he had about a 1% chance of making that.
Yeah, it would have been the second longest in the history or something.
Something of that nature. 3rd longest.
But we're not rooting for the Broncos here as a Seattle Seahawks fan.
We're rooting for the Broncos to lose.
Yes, we're rooting for them to lose. 5:40 left in the third quarter. More discussion for our officials as we sort things out. River Lane still in at quarterback. And it looks like Roman Foster, the 5'8" senior, in at running back.
24 is back there.
Roman getting more playing time at linebacker with Perman down, and this they had it right
Here
to
he
Foster.
goes.
Here he is.
Look at him turn the corner.
He has got wheels, some speed, another flag.
I think it's going to be maybe against Trey Lechner.
You hit it right on the money, Tim.
Yeah, there's 2 flags down. I think there was some extracurricular going on.
Donald Johnson, 53 on the tackle. As you see the flag come in.
See what happens here.
Boy, these guys have to be worn out tonight.
All right, holding. Glacier Peak. It's going to be a spot penalty. They may actually get some positive yards out of this because that hold occurred quite a ways downfield. It's going to go to the...
You think they should change that rule, how the spot is in high school football, or do you like it?
I'm okay with it when it's downfield. I think when it's in the backfield, it should only be a 10-yard penalty max. So sometimes, like
from the line of scrimmage, like that one with that chop block, they had it was like 30 yards.
That's a 15. Yeah, it
from the
be
spot,
15 yards from the line of scrimmage on that.
I'm leaning that way.
See, now it's 1st and 2. How often do you see 1st and 2?
See, that just doesn't make a lot of sense. Roman Foster's making sense, and he gets the first down, and he's at the mid-stripe.
Oh, geez, another flag.
My
Holy
goodness.
smokes. This is just ridiculous. I think after the play, somebody slapped him on the helmet is what I thought I saw. Jeez.
I mean, come on. But if you're on the Glacier Peak side, you're the #1 ranked team in the state, right? You have Kamiak coming up. You obviously Lake Stevens at the end.
Personal foul. Yeah, it was a hit to the head. I think it was after the play. It looked like one of the guys smacked him. It was kind of a very pedestrian smack.
Yeah.
That's gonna
but was it like
more.
I really like you kind of smack?
It kind of looked like I really like you.
It's like, hey, nice job.
Nice job.
They tap him in the tush, sometimes. But
I don't think there's any of that anymore.
They got to clean up. They got to clean up the penalties here.
Oh,
if this is the year for Glacier Peak, right? If this is, and if Lake Stevens is even less than they have been for the last 10 years or what have you.
Yeah, you go in. And Coach Keck told us they committed was actually 16, that 2 were declined, he said.
Yeah,
but it would have been
16
16 penalties last week. Uh-oh.
1st and 10, trouble on the snap, and Riverline goes down. Again, Mariner Marauders still hustling. Still giving it the effort. And Donnell Johnson, quick in there and on the
Number
tackle.
65 got his face, almost his helmet ripped off, and he was looking for a flag, but I think the refs are getting tired of calling it.
Benjamin Kirshner, 5'10 junior.
Glacier Peak with a rare loss on the play tonight.
That is right.
2nd and 14. Here goes
Foster. Trying to find the sideline. And he's...
I'll tell you what, Foster can turn the corner really fast.
Yes, he can.
That's his go-to.
Marked him at 26. 4:08 left to go in this third quarter. 35-0. But we're talking about. They got to clean that stuff up if they get to where they want to go.
Yeah, and actually Coach Tui Asasopo said that he was talking to us today, and he was saying they got to clean up. He said they're having a lot of problems lining up correctly, and so both teams need to clean up these flags for sure.
And we would appreciate too. Rough snap, ball's down, and Lean able to just jump on it.
He's lucky he got on that. That's going to bring up 4th down though, right?
Yep.
Or was that? I think that was 3rd down.
It should be 4th down. Yeah, 4th and 12.
He lost quite a few on that.
On this side of the field, they're going to go for it.
4th and 12. From the 36, yeah, I think you go for that. I think the book says to go for it.
The analytics?
Yep.
Don't get me
It's
going
all
on
about
Brandon
the
Staley's analytics. Don't even start with me there. Foster, we got a new quarterback in. It's a quarterback keeper to the left side.
Oh,
and
my God.
Lucas Etler and all kinds of stuff going on right near Ron.
He got tackled about 7 yards out of bounds. I'm actually surprised they didn't throw a flag on that. Wasn't a hard tackle or anything, but
I actually got tackled inbounds, and they all just fell out of bounds, so it wouldn't be a flag.
Right there on it, Ugana.
Ronnie's right there. That
That's
wasn't
right. Kaleem there for the tackle.
Come on, Ronnie.
He was out
was
of bounds
walking
by
out,
like seven
and right
yards.
There he is.
And down he goes.
And Ronnie's right there, almost got in the action. First down, and they'll hand it over. And this is Bonch now, 26,
Wow.
and he's not going anywhere.
He's hard to bring down.
Yeah, the Mariners right there, though. Great job by 32, Sam Lamas. And so Lucas Etler in the game now, quarterback for Glacier Peak. Lucas, a 5'8" sophomore. Getting the plays. Now you're going to see all kinds of new kids.
Was he has he been the holder too?
Yep.
Yeah, he's done a good job.
Yeah. As you see 22 in there as well. Skibble in blue. 2:35 left in the third quarter. 2nd and 12. Mariner 21. It's Bonch. Bonch down to the 5.
And another flag on the play. Jeez.
It just won't stop.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's coming back to him.
And I don't know if it's a hold again. Probably.
It was a hold, yeah. He just signaled it.
They got a few, obviously Ryan King, 3 touchdowns tonight and a ton of yardage. Over 130, 150 yards easy.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he had 63 on the first play.
Yeah, then you got Chrisman, you got Bonch here, and then you also got Foster.
God, the problem is some Bonch and Foster, they both had a couple really good runs called back.
Yeah. That
was a great run by Bonch and to no avail.
UCLA putting it on the Huskies right now, 26-10. 2:29 left in the second quarter. My, oh, my.
Well, the UCLA is 4-0.
Yeah. First road game for Kalen DeBear. Here's Endler right out. He gets it to Skibble. Skibble down to the 20.
We thought we'd see more of him tonight.
Randall Graham on the tackle.
Nice open field tackle there.
So getting some experience for the youngsters. Under 2 to go here in the third quarter.
Is that really 3rd and 11 after that
I don't
play?
know. I don't think it's 3rd and 11.
Wow.
Fake handoff. He'll keep Etler. Cuts up. Not much there. Picks up 4 or 5.
That play by Scribner, or what's his, how's he pronounce his
Yeah,
name?
Scribble. I thought that down. I thought
looked
that
like
was
a big play.
Yeah,
and it was
I'm
still
not sure.
3rd and 11 after
Ron,
that?
what happened there? As Todd's getting you some inside. That's behind the curtain, Todd.
26-10 UCLA. Yikes.
I'm pretty sure I had that.
I'm going to repeat your words. There's a chance the Huskies could lose.
I think I get
You really
first.
went out on a limb on that one.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So 4th and 6 here. And there's whistles one more time. Good thing this thing isn't taped. We could run out of tape tonight, Todd Elvig.
People say that there's no such thing as superheroes, that superhuman strength is only something you read about in comic books. They say men can't fly, and they can't breathe underwater. That's because they don't know my dad.
The Navy SEAL Foundation is committed to supporting the warriors and families of naval special warfare. Join us at NavySealFoundation.org.
We got another whole quarter to go here, guys. Hang in there.
44 seconds. Mariners still tied 1-1 going into the 8th if anybody cares and doesn't have a phone. Bottom of the 8th. Hoping to do some baseball play-by-play with the football team.
Well,
you know it's my dream.
I don't know. This game might last longer than the baseball. We're 2 hours and 5 minutes, and we're still in the third quarter.
Where's the pitch clock? Big fourth down, though. Antler back to pass. Gets it over. Oh, in and out of the arms a bunch. I don't know that he was going to get anywhere. Big 7, Tavion Sy was right there.
I don't know if he would have got that.
Yeah, 6'1 senior, 6'1, 230.
Good effort by Mariner to hold him there. Turnover on downs.
Just about through the third quarter. If you haven't already, make sure you check us out, STSPN, all the social channels, our YouTube, Twitter. Tim and I have a lot of fun on the Twitter sphere.
Hey, throw one of those Snickers over here.
Todd's asking for a Snickers.
Hey, good
Here
vittles, though. Decent vittles tonight by the 5-tool player. So Mariner takes over.
Oh,
Isaiah,
that's going to give him 5 yards.
Got another flag. It's a new, newer kid. Kali Bio, the 6'4", 240-pound senior playing there. Nose guard, 72 in blue.
We're going to have to get the stats from somebody on that. How many flags were thrown tonight?
It's going to break a calculator.
Yeah.
I don't think if AWS could handle this much. They can't handle the stream, apparently, for your house. 1st and 5. Isaiah, now he's going to go deep.
He's wide open.
He's wide open. It's caught at the 45, taken down all the way to the 37-yard line.
Might have been a missed assignment. He was wide open.
And the receiver there just took a second. Aiden Duncan, number 31.
Big play.
Huge play.
Hey, guess what didn't happen?
No flag.
There you go. No flag.
Remarkable. 32 seconds left in this third quarter. 35-0. 21-0 at half. Mackie James going out in the third quarter.
Hopefully he's okay.
Yes, they
it's
need
his senior
him.
year. We'd like to obviously see him play again.
Graham on the near side, and we've got a whistle. 12 seconds left, and somebody want a timeout? Does Tyler Tuiasosopo wants one? We'll step away, come back. 12 seconds left in the third. 35-0 all GP.
You may have heard the phrase, the early bird gets the worm. Well, at Bickford Ford, the early bird gets first crack at the new 2023 Fords. Right now, order a new 2023 Ford F-150 and move to the front of the line for America's #1 truck for the last 45 years. Or start your order on a 2023 Ranger, Edge, Bronco Sport, or Explorer. Washington's #1 volume Ford dealership. Bickford Ford on Bickford Avenue in Snohomish or at bickford.net.
12 seconds left here. Come to STSPN for all your prep sports. You got volleyball going, Todd Elvig. You got football twice a week here for a couple weeks. 1st and 10. And over on the left side.
That should take us down to the end of the third quarter here.
Getting some new kids some playing. And Sam Lamas, I think, the ball carrier maybe. I can't get the number, but that'll send us to the fourth. We're back. High school football Friday nights, STSPN presented by Les Schwab Tire, to the fourth. Fourth quarter here, STSPN, Friday night, 35-0. Scott Ohsman, Tim Boyle, and Ron the Wedge Henthorn. Ron, nice warm evening here in the last Friday in September, huh?
It might be warm where you are, but it's probably about 60 degrees down here. Nice weather for football. Look at that.
Cuellar going deep. It's got trouble, and it's intercepted.
And he's coming back.
Flags everywhere.
He
He gets drilled.
He drilled one of his own players at the end. Burns.
Fitting that there was flags coming from every angle.
Tanner Mercy.
I think they might just say he was down.
See what they're going to say here.
Our head referee, our Scott Roan, he has been one busy fella tonight.
Holding. Negates the run there.
How do you feel about the Seahawks-Lions game, Tim?
I feel, with Detroit, it's probably a game you can finally win.
I don't think so at all.
Atlanta,
I don't agree with that.
I don't think so at all.
I said could win. They should.
We were waiting to jump on that. We were just all over you.
Well, look, you'd think you might have beat Atlanta too, but
yeah, Etler hands the ball off. Bonch, left side, still going, makes a couple extra yards. It's up to maybe the 15.
Runs about 20 to get 9.
Oh, yeah, nice job. Randall Graham, the senior, on the tackle. Leave him at 2nd and 6.
Well, didn't Detroit just blow a big one last weekend?
Against Minnesota?
Yeah.
Handoff again. Crisvin. This time he's bottled up by the Marauders.
I don't think he got it.
They say he did.
Get it. Yep, he got it.
Kareem Sy on that.
So
Kareem Young.
Here's Riverleans. Definitely looks like he's done for the night.
Done for the night. He'll take the night off.
Put up 35 points for the offense.
Yeah. It's 1st and 10.
Glacier Peak just running down that clock a little bit.
Etler gets it off to Bonch. Bonch stood up by Ya'Ualo.
Good run, though. Gains about 8.
Ya'Ualo. Calvin Ya'Ualo. Practice that like 3 times. It's a great name.
Did well.
Love that name. Coach Tuiasosopo doing a nice job trying to help me with all the names before the game.
I was just going to ask, where did you get the pronunciation?
Yeah. Coach
well, you were
Tuiasosopo.
going down the list of about 20 different players.
Absolutely.
Too.
I can't get Cortez right.
Uh-oh.
Bonch!
Nice run by Bonch.
Yeah, first down and much more.
They're calling him Bonchy on the.
No, they didn't ask. I triple asked.
We asked like 6 people
Chris
and got
Bonch.
5 different answers.
Then we landed a consensus on Bonch, though.
Yeah, we had one more vote for Bonch.
Etler, they get a nice drive here, 1st and 10. Bonch again. Oh, he breaks through into the 2nd level and they have another GP first down.
Having himself a nice little night here.
.908 left to go in this one, 35-0. And Glacier Peak now Etler. Rolls out, fakes it, and gonna pass. He's looking to the
Nice
sideline.
throw.
It's caught.
They're giving it to him.
And
Nice rollout pass there.
good catch by Elvig, who does the kickoff duties with a good little toe tapper, Ron.
Yep.
It's like your days at Iowa State right at the sideline.
It's all about the feet.
It is. That's a hard throw to make, too, when you're running like rolling out like that. Great catch. Gets the foot in. That's why they're playing varsity.
There you go. Big gain on that. First and 10 now from the 42. Entler gives it to Bonch. Bonch slices, dices, still on his feet, carrying Marauders all the way down to the 12-yard line, the 15.
They breaks tackle after tackle.
Chrisman, Bonch. He already has a t-shirt. He wants another one.
That's some just tough running right there.
Finally brought down by Yaualo.
Uh-oh. That's not coming back. Stop.
Oh, no.
You gotta be joking.
Ron.
Everything is coming back. How many plays of Bonch and Foster? Oh, that's brutal. Because that was a great run. That's a highlight
That
run.
is, right? You're seeing it again. Talk about opportunity costs. Oh, my goodness.
I'd still keep that on my highlight reel.
Of course you would. Check your huddle.
I'm moving it up there.
Checking my huddle highlights right now.
Now it's 1st and 18.
My. What's the state record for high school flags? We could have made it tonight.
Whatever it is tonight.
A new running back in. He gets the ball carry. That's 23, Ryan Domingsol.
I think he got a couple carries
In the first game, yeah. He's just new tonight.
Yep.
Yeah, in fact, actually, he had quite a night against the Panthers late.
He was a late addition. He's a late addition tonight.
Yeah, 5'11", 225, the senior. Not fun to be on the other side of him downhill. He
rollout.
Fakes the handoff. Passing, caught by Nguyen again, down to the Marauder 30 and another GP first down.
Yeah, just first needed, what did he need, 8? They say 18 yards for that first down?
And then he just gets enough. Entler looking good rolling out.
Look, hey, so that's tough to throw too. Looks real good.
7:27.
Well, GP scores here, and it's going to be a running clock the rest of the game.
Yep.
But
hang on here. We're going to have our adrenaline fundraising player of the game, also our Les Schwab Tire lineman of the night, as Domsel gets it one more time. He gets a good gain of 5.
Right up the middle, too.
Getting work done there up front of the big boys. In Marauder, they don't have a ton of depth, so these kids have been in. They're putting in a workout tonight.
Yeah, that's why it was tough when Mackie James left.
Well, I think that was the advantage that Boucher was bringing to him, because these guys are tired and he's really fast.
Bonch, yeah. Here's Dominso. He's fast and he's big, and he bowls his way down inside the 10.
That looked like Earl Campbell from the 70s.
It did.
Just kind of plowing people over.
You see the thighs first. You see the thigh pads first.
Exactly.
I'm not going out of bounds.
Dominso, he is stumbling, bumbling. I like that kid.
Half the listeners are going, who's Earl Campbell?
Yeah, they're like, what?
What?
They're hitting the Google machine right now.
Earl Campbell.
Is that a country singer?
He's the guy who makes all the soup, isn't he?
Glenn's brother.
He's the guy that makes the soup, doesn't he?
The soup?
Exactly.
Yeah.
What was the coach? Was it Bud Phillips? No,
Bum Phillips.
Bum Phillips. That's right. With a 10-gallon hat. Entler, he gets it up. Domingsol to the corner.
He might get,
and
man.
they huck him out of bounds at the 2. Other than if they didn't, he was going in.
Yards after contact is his favorite 3. Oh, and there's a flag again.
Of course there is.
Jeez, good Lord. What is that one going to be?
Well, if anybody cares, it's the bottom of the 9th, still tied 1-1. Baltimore won, so they got to win to get in.
Well,
I mean, this is the last game. Back to this game.
Oh,
what was that?
Hands to the face.
That's a tough one. That's like 15 yards, I think.
And from the spot there, as you can see him.
I thought that was like earhole tackle.
You see it in the pros, you see it in the NFL, hands to the face all the time.
Yeah, so the Mariners are trying to do it in dramatic fashion here, bottom of the 9th.
Yep.
That'd be perfect, though. Walk-off win.
Yep.
Break out the champagne in the locker room.
Haniger's at bat.
He had 2 home runs last night.
Yes, he's been putting it on. All right. First and goal from the 12. Dominso gets it. Left side, and this time he's not going anywhere. What a great play by number 9. Adama Loom.
He's not used to running to the left. He's been running to the right.
That's right. A lot of green pasture out there. A lot of room on the left. Great play by the Marauders. I like their effort here at the end, even down 35.
Oh, yeah. There's no quit. Well, now they got the far side of the field. They can do his roll out to the right.
Yeah.
He's got all that room.
Left hash. Second and goal from 12.
Entler.
Yeah, Entler.
Number 12.
Just a sophomore. Entler. Domingsol gets it right up the gut, and he's met and he's smacked down.
Nothing there.
Absolutely nada. Big number 70. Michael Patterson, a 2 fridge and a couple freezers in the garage situation.
That's a Costco run.
That is a large executive membership right there. You want money back on Michael Patterson. Okay?
No one
Reward
was moving
points.
him.
Good gracious, what a great play by him.
That's when you're thankful for that 2% rebate from Costco.
Exactly. That's what I mean.
Or like my grandma used to say, good gravy.
Good gravy. Good golly, Miss Molly. Third goal from the 12. Fakes the handoff. Rolling is Entler. Entler could run it. Now he is. Can he get to the pylon now?
Close. He was just like, they're going to put him at the 2.
Going to be 4th and goal from the 2. The clock stops.
He got pushed out of bounds.
And back to where Domingsol was before the penalty.
Now what do you do? 4th and you go for it, for sure.
Entler looking in to get the sign. Shane
I'm keeping it in Entler's hands and just having him run.
Oh, you
it
think
in.
so? I mean, you got Domingsol.
Yeah,
but although
but
you have Patterson on the other side.
Yeah. The field's not opened up like it was when they're back on the 30 or something.
Doing the shotgun. Here's the snap.
There
Fakes
it is.
it. Entler. In for the touchdown. Look, it's Entler. Glacier beat Grizzly. The offensive coordinator in the booth, Timothy B. Boyle.
Yeah, it just made sense. Now it's going to give you a running clock for the last 3:59.
They moved Big Patterson right at the end there. A good fake, good execution.
That's a well-designed play right there. Good execution, you're right.
Exciting for that young man, sophomore, Entler.
Hey, he's had a good showing so far.
Really has. Not sure whether they're getting set up for the kick.
And Entler's staying in to be the holder.
Oh,
which
yeah.
he does a great job
Yeah,
at.
he's got double duty. Larson on for the extra point.
42-0.
Well, there it is, 42-0. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back. We got to discuss, Tim, decision time, Adrenaline Fundraiser Play of the Game, and the Les Schwab Tire lineman when we come back.
Thanks to Les Schwab Tires, I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, breathe in. Now watch your speed and breathe out. Good. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. So turn here.
Help keep drivers and backseat drivers safe with Les Schwab Tires.
You going to go with Ryan King for BLG?
Ryan King, yeah.
King.
What about Baxter Cox, 63?
Was he in on?
I hope so. Why don't you ask Shane Keck?
I'll tell you, maybe I can ask Anna.
You heard, again, behind the scenes here, we're trying to figure out.
Not during the game, though, Ronnie.
Little squib kick there. Uh-oh. What, another flag?
Maybe. We have to kick that
something.
again. We have to do it again.
Something. Oh, it was a flag. False start. False start on the Grizzlies. And that's the 37th flag on the Grizzlies tonight.
Just, my God.
I'm not sure if you're not low on that.
I might be
could
low.
Be. That is
yeah.
the under. Speaking of that, we're watching here. We have the cross country for the Pac-12.
I think I saw my daughter. Actually,
did you?
in that,
Was
yeah.
Samantha in there?
I thought so. Yeah.
Samantha Boyle, the D1 runner at Washington State. She got a big meet coming up.
She just had one last weekend, so doesn't have one till next week.
7-9.
Well, we had him. Yeah, he's fantastic. As Nguyen kicks it off, it's returned. Escapes one tackler over on the far side. Great job there by Quincy Cavaquinto, number 11 in white.
Running clock at the moment. If those of you, if you're just joining us, if the score hits 40, it's a running clock.
Cal Raleigh with a homer, 2 out, nobody on, bottom of the ninth.
Walk off, dramatic, just like I said, dramatic win. That was perfect.
Unbelievable.
Wow, the Mariners are in the playoffs, everyone.
My, oh my.
Cal Riley comes through.
It's unbelievable.
21-year drought is over.
Unreal. Back here, Isaiah, pass is complete over the middle. And should be enough for a first down.
It is.
Randall Graham played a great night tonight.
Everyone's screaming. They must have heard
the
news.
Have heard
the whole
it.
crowd screaming.
Unbelievable. Strikeout, nobody on. Bottom of the ninth inning, and Cal Raleigh, the catcher, comes up. And he hits a dinger to put him in the playoffs for the first time in 21 years.
And it was perfect because Baltimore won tonight,
Yep.
so they didn't come in. They didn't back their way in.
Just incredible. What a Disney ending. And T-Mobile now must be going absolutely bananas.
Scott, you've been saying for 21 years they're about to make the playoffs.
You know, I have. I am Mr. Positivity.
You know, that's why they called the timeout. Keck is down there telling them right now, Mariners are in.
Exactly. I couldn't let that go. I'm sorry. I know you tuned in for a football game. But
that was perfect.
That's breaking news.
I mean, hey, it's 42-0 anyway. People probably want to hear something else.
Yeah. But here are the Marauders. I've been impressed by their attitude here, their grit. Isaiah. He's going to run it. Tries to spins out, gets across into GP territory. Got a touchdown on the ground.
Flag
this year, and there's a flag.
Oh, another flag. Although at this point the clock's not stopping, so it's.
Yeah.
Hey, Ronnie, are you turning your mic on and off down there or something?
Yeah, I'm hearing some clicking.
It's on now. You want it off?
Well, I'm just saying, it sounds like you're turning it on and off. Maybe it was like a nervous tick.
Yeah, there you go.
You kept hitting that power button.
Under 2 to go. Mariner trying to get some positive things happening. There was a good play there, but again, another massive penalty. Cuellar goes over, in and out.
Hit him in the numbers.
Yeah, Aiden Duncan was the intended receiver. Trying to get the play in quickly. Under $1:27 to go here. 2nd and 10. Or 2nd and a mile, actually. Over the middle, it's caught. And it's brought down near the original marker.
Number 15.
And that is Yao Ualo.
You practiced that one.
Kelvin Yao Ualo, I did. Smooth.
You're giving that away there.
Smooth as the other side of the pillow.
I thought it was cool.
I don't know. Cool
is
smooth.
the other side. Oh, nice little run
Cuellar
there.
is going to take it.
Oh, he's got some wheels.
Yeah, he does. He's going to
Took
get
a
up to
hard
a
hit,
40,
though.
and that's a big first down as clock ticks down.
40 seconds left.
Our adrenaline fundraiser player of the game is going to be Ryan King for Glacier Peak, number 10 in blue.
Ryan King with 3 touchdowns. I think they took a timeout.
Over 150 yards plus. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back with the finish.
And 79 for.
It's getting heated in the booth. All right, Jordan Yandia, he's going to be our Les Schwab tire player, lineman of the game.
Second time this year.
2 for 2. 1st and 10 for Mariner.
Yeah, but did Ronnie take an
Isaiah's
extra
going
large?
deep. He's got him in. Touchdown, Marauders!
And that's going to piss Hannon off.
Randall Graham with a beauty from Isaiah.
You can see some of the defensive players got their hands on their head like, no.
And is there a flag?
Nope.
No flag. Unbelievable.
That was a good timeout by Mariner.
Great timeout. Randall Graham and Isaiah put a beauty on him. I'm happy for the Marauders getting on the board.
That was a nice looking pass, too.
It was a beautiful pass.
It was great. And what's going on here? Are they going for 2 or?
May as well.
It doesn't look like they're
going
set up. Yeah.
Is there a flag?
Luis Herrera Fonseca for the extra try. 21 seconds left to go. Hold. The kick is up and it's good.
And we got ourselves a ball game.
Come on now. Come on now. Well, thank you for joining us tonight. We're not done yet. We'll get a quick interview here right after the game. Ron the Wedge Henthorn.
You got an extra large down there, Ronnie?
I got whatever Sarah gave me.
Well, it'll be a second shirt, so we can sew 2 together.
Yeah.
A little confusion on the field out there. The teams are lined up in the wrong direction.
Well, it's been a long evening.
Okay, now that's adorable. I know you can't see it on camera, but there's twins sitting right next to the camera down there.
Oh yeah, and the two little hats right there, right, yeah. Speaking of that, I want a big shout out our camera, Sarah Elvig. Another outstanding
Another
job.
five-tool player.
Another, yeah, the mini
five-tool player.
The better version of the five-tool player. Are they gonna try an onside right here?
Why not? This is your time to try stuff like that. Seriously.
Yeah, no, I agree. Luis Herrera Fonseca is going to set it up, and Tyler Tuiasosopo. And they just squibber, and it goes right into the hands of a GP player. Big number 19, Will Jenkins.
Going to be
and
one
that should
more.
do it.
There it is. That's going to do it because of that running clock.
Our final, Glacier Peak Grizzlies 42 and the Mariner Marauders 7. Take a quick break. We'll be right back. As soon as we get our Adrenaline Fundraiser Player of the Game, we're going to stay right here, Todd.
Yeah, we'll stay here. We'll stay here for a minute.
Well, Glacier Peak, it wasn't pretty, Tim Boyle, but they got the job done over, the 4-0. Now they go to 4-1, the Marauders.
Yeah, Glacier Peak goes to 4-1 as well. Probably will hold on to their #1 ranking.
And they're in the WESCO, their first WESCO game this year for both squads, so 1-0 in division. Mariner going to play Jackson, and Glacier Peak plays Kamiak. We will be at that game, STSPN, next Saturday at 2 p.m. from
Be
Goddard.
interesting to see if Jackson plays next week.
It will
Obviously,
be.
we told you they forfeited this week.
Yeah.
Tonight to Lake Stevens, so we'll see how that goes.
That will be interesting to see what happens. Hopefully everything's okay. Ronnie, how we doing down there? We getting somebody?
Well, they got to make their little run over and say,
I think they have
fans,
to
and then
sing.
we'll be right back.
We'll take a break. We'll be back with our Adrenaline Fundraiser Player of the Game right after this.
You're just all excited about the. Oh.
Let's send it down to Ron for our Adrenaline Fundraiser Player of the Game, Ryan King.
All right, thank you, Eric Scott. Down here with Ryan King. Jordan, get over the other side of me over here. So Ryan, 3 touchdowns tonight. Ryan, how's it going out there?
I felt good, really good tonight. There's a couple of mental mistakes, but got to get it fixed.
Just a couple mental mistakes?
A lot, yeah.
Well, it's a good game for you tonight. So, have you had 3 touchdowns before?
Yeah, last year.
Last year. Well, maybe it'll happen again this year.
So hopefully.
Let me get this shirt out here for you and see if I can find the right one. Let's see what that says there. This Player of the Game, Adrenaline Fundraiser Player of the Game there. Number 10.
Hold it up here.
Hold it up that way so they can see the camera. Up that way. Ryan King.
There you go. Thank you.
Great job, Ryan.
Thank you, Ryan. Hey, you want to say hi to?
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
I like hi, Mom. Jordan. All right, how are you? Had you down here before, man.
Yeah.
Tell me how it was down there in the trenches.
It was a pretty physical game. Lots of holding, but what can you do? So just gotta do my job, plug up the holes. That's what I gotta do.
You think it was as physical as last week's game down in California?
It was definitely a different environment playing away. Down there, the humidity, the heat, way more intense. Just happy to be back here at home. So I think we cruised through it. Lots of mistakes though, so we gotta capitalize and fix up those mistakes.
Lots of mistakes. We like that, but we like the way you played there in the line tonight. This is my second time giving you a shirt here. I don't know. You got two of them. Maybe they'll be big enough. You put them together, man. Put them on.
Let's sew it together this time.
There you go. Our Les Schwab lineman of the game here. Up. Jordan Yandela. Got that up there?
Yeah, we got it. Congratulations.
Congrats.
All right. Back to you, Scott. I'm going to see if I can get Shane here in a little bit.
Okay, thank you, Ronnie. 42-7, the final here. Hey, congratulations. Tyler Tuiasosopo, he's got a great thing going. The former Mariner quarterback. He loves the community. He's getting the kids fired up. Mackie James, hope he's all right. And it was fun to see Cartez Williams get a good effort tonight.
Cartez Williams heading to WSU tomorrow. Go Cougs.
Yeah, go Cougs over the Cal Bears. And I don't know if we're going to hang on if we can get Shane Keck or we're going to wrap it up.
I'll get him.
I think we're I think we might wrap it up, Ronnie.
You don't want me to get him?
Negative.
All right.
Yeah, let's just let him go. All right, Ron, thank you so much. Great job as always. Sarah Elvig on camera. Todd Elvig, our executive producer, 5-tool player. And all the guys in the truck. For Tim Boyle and Scott Ohsman saying so long. 42-7, Glacier Peak over Mariner. Good night.
Good night, everybody.